What's going on, Attack Squad? It's your boy Roman, aka Mr. Anime 343, and today I wanted to talk to you guys, do a part two to the freaking open chat live stream from yesterday, because yesterday I kind of felt a little robbed for just cutting it like for an hour. So, hang on. If anybody wants to join in, and hang on, guys. If anybody wants to join in, we'll leave the link to the thingy here. There we go. And if anybody wants to join in, there's the link. So, yeah, anyway, I was actually surfing around on Twitter yesterday, and this just freaking really just chapped my ass. I mean, really fucking chapped my ass. Was this one person saying that anime artists are part of QAnon? How the hell does that even work? Hang on just a second. Matt. Hey, dude, hold on. There you go.
Yo, what up, Mr. Anime?
What up, Matt? I'm doing pretty good. Besides, like I was saying, I was actually surfing around Twitter yesterday, and some freaking moron posted freaking this bullshit about freaking anime artists actually being connected to QAnon.
Of course, it's fucking Twitter. What do you expect?
I mean, seriously, how the fucking hell does anime artists and QAnon have in common?
Funnily enough, I thought QAnon people hate anime. I mean,
Man,
I hear a lot of these guys saying anime was basically a plot from Japan to feminize men or some old bullshit. I don't fucking know.
I don't know either, because basically, A, how I look at it, it's actually just nothing more than a blatant lie, and B, it's actually just, idiocy at its finest. So,
Look at it this way, man. We're ruled by fucking idiots in this day and age. We live in the age of idiocracy. Well, we're living the age of pre-idiocracy, if that makes any sense. I mean, we have dumbasses on the left and reading about cultural appropriation on all that shit, and we have idiots on the right and claiming that anime is the devil and all that shit. And I'm just like, can we just please focus on bigger issues than that? Like, oh, I don't know. Oh, exactly. I don't.
Like, actual children actually being, sexually trafficked and stuff like that.
Exactly. And they never even thought to mention this. Why?
Excuse me. You still there, dude? Gotta go on radio silent there for a second. I just need to make sure you're right.
I'm good.
Just making sure, because basically, gotta go on radio silent on me, and basically, I'm just kind of curious because I'm not really a mind reader. So, could you actually finish what you were trying to say there about like something saying about anime is actually like white something, like white supremacy or something like that? Because it isn't, okay? And basically,
anime white supremacy? That's the first.
Yeah, certainly, you know how
supremacists hate anime. Oh, wait. This timeline makes fuck all sense. It boggles the mind, man.
Yeah, we're living in a time of freaking mass hysteria. Basically, we actually freaking walking on eggshells just to actually prevent somebody from actually freaking going into an apoplectic seizure of like trigger warnings and shit like that.
Or wanting to cancel us because of some old bullshit like, let's say, not following the same hive mind bullshit of the left.
You see, I have my own opinions. I don't follow politics. If it isn't anime, video games, comic books, like unwoke movies and stuff like that, I'm not going to follow because basically politics is actually a freaking disease. There's actually too many
And
idiots.
people want to say everything is political? Bitch, please.
Exactly. Good.
Yeah, if I hear one more soy fag say everything is political one more time, I'm going to go all Red Foreman and put my foot up their ass just as a political statement.
I'll actually do it better. I'll shove the freaking American flag up their ass and tell them, see if they can shit it out in a month.
Dude, you just won the internet today, good sir.
Basically, that's how freaking patriotic I am. Because if anybody actually disrespects this country or says that we Americans are actually what's wrong with our country today, no, it's the freaking Latin, like all these radical Hollywood elitists that are actually freaking ruining our country because
It's
all they
more the
want
globalist elitists than anything, but let's leave that well the fuck enough alone now, shall we?
Yeah, good point. Because A, it's actually a freaking nightmare. B, that's a freaking headache I don't want to deal with. Metaphorically.
Metaphorically and literally.
Yes. Because basically my freaking brain hurts from all that crap. It's like,
Yeah, that's why I don't ever follow politics, like, at all. I just focus on things I actually enjoy, like actually good video games, actually good anime, especially from the 80s and 90s, actually good movies that are anything but woke bullshit, really bitchin' heavy metal music, and fantasizing about having sex with random exotic ladies, especially from Japan.
oh, hells yes. Amen, hallelujah. Peanut butter to that, my dude.
Amen, hallelujah, and peanut butter to that too.
In fact, I actually picked that line up from the anime Black Lagoon.
Man, that anime was fucking awesome. And Revy's such a hot babe right there. Them hot pants. Whew.
Yeah. Basically, that's why I actually have freaking Revy as like my profile pic for like for my YouTube channel, for my Twitter PFP. But this just freaking just irks me whenever people say that we're actually white supremacists and stuff like that.
Again, I thought white supremacists hate anime because Japan.
I know, and you know how it's like what D&D girl said. She actually said that freaking that Asian people are actually Schrodinger's white.
Of course they're Schrodinger's white. I mean,
because basically they don't count as people of color unless they are actually really needed by the left.
okay, who the fuck are the real racists again? I'm confused.
I want to say the liberal leftists. Just throwing that out there.
Makes sense.
I mean, when you look at it like this, A, these people don't actually have lives outside of social media. B, they don't actually fight for, the issues they're freaking crying about. And C, what do they actually have done to actually accomplish something? All they want is just likes, retweets, which do not equal money, as like Raging Golden Eagle said. And these people just want to act like professional victims.
Of course they want to act like professional victims. They're fucking grifters is what they are.
Exactly. And these freaking companies are actually freaking pandering to, as like Omega Katana would say, the phantom audience, because they don't pay for shit. They don't actually buy the things that we enjoy. All they want to do is just freaking change it and just move on. Basically, they're a freaking plague of locusts. Straight up.
Locust couldn't be a more accurate term for these people if they're actually locust people.
Yeah.
Although crab people just sounds even funnier. Crab people, crab people.
Taste like crab, talk like people. Oh, freaking South Park. Have you actually seen
God,
the
I love South Park, man.
Yeah, have you actually seen the vaccination special yet?
Oh, seen parts of it. Well, half of
I
it, really.
I just watched it all yesterday, so that was definitely interesting.
Man, man, Matt Stone and Trey Parker still got it, man. They're the last bastion of anti-woke bullshit.
Exactly, because how I see it, the truth is actually much more funnier than like all these lies that the freaking left are making. And they actually have
Exactly. I mean, truth
and
is
they have,
stranger than fiction, to be honest, as a very wise man would say it.
exactly, but here's the thing. They actually at least have the stones to call out both sides of the aisle. Not just the left or the right. They call out both sides. That's how things
Yeah,
should be done.
yeah,
Especially when
they really aren't lopsided, that's for sure.
nope. Whenever there's actually a freaking like a something going on in the world, they actually just take the time to just sit down and just make fun of it. It doesn't really matter what it is.
And now that you mention it, I'm just waiting for a botchamania of Pat Robertson and Jerry Falwell versus Brianna Wu and Anita Sarkeesian, man. I mean, that shit would be so funny. It would make me both piss and jizz at the same time, man.
Dude, that would be freaking hilarious if they actually did that. Like they should actually poke fun at Gamergate because that would be freaking absolutely hilarious.
Oh, I concur, my friend. By the way, I wonder if D&D Girl's coming.
Basically, I did send the link out, so well, if anybody actually wants to join in, I left the link in the chat, or I left it over on Twitter. I just actually hope that they actually get the memo. But if D&D girl wants to show up, she she'll actually have the link eventually because I did send it over on Twitter. And let's just actually find other topics to talk about. Besides like
Yeah, like that new mecha anime from Sunrise Beyond. Kyokai Senki, I think it's called.
I don't think I've actually seen that one yet.
Oh, I'll post a trailer to that one right now. Hold on just a second. And done.
Okay, let's go to the. Hold on. Oh, my bad.
Also posted on private chat just in case.
Okay, hang on. Hold on. Private chat. Okay. I'm gonna have to check that one out. All right. Well, I'm gonna pull it up right now. So
Yeah, it's pretty much Sunrise's first new anime since Crosshenge, and Crosshenge is actually pretty good.
all right, let's check it out. Well, wish you could.
Oh, yeah. Still there? Did Skynet fuck up again?
I don't think
Seeing a static screen or something.
I did that. I don't think
Hello?
cool. Oh,
You still here there, Mr. Anime?
Speak up, bro. All right. I am coming back. Okay. Hold on. Whoop. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Damn you, Skynet! Well, since Mr. Mr. Anime got yeeted off for some odd reason, I think I'll take some questions. Like, the Ren, what's your question there, Mr. The Ren?
Okay, I'm back. And very nice to someone has come to join us. Sorry about that. I kind of yeeted myself back out by accident, so hang on.
Oh, hey there,
Right.
Mr. Shimonetta dude.
Yeah,
Hey, you can hear me, can't you?
I can hear you just fine.
Can hear you just perfectly fine there, Mr. Shimonetta dude.
Well, thanks. So what's today's? Oh, first of all, what happened, Mr. Enemy? What happened to you? Like when I just got in here, you were gone.
I can only assume Skynet being a bitch.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was watching a video that Matt here actually sent me, and then I accidentally yeeted myself out.
Okay.
Yeah, by the way, Mr. Anime, you like it?
Thumbs up, my dude. I really enjoy it. Okay,
Of course you would.
I am here and I have a question. Okay, what is your question there, Tharin? If you're still there, my dude, or wherever you
What
are.
is your name?
It's actually Tharin, but it's actually spelled with a little bit of with the lead in there because of the E being a 3.
What is your favorite color?
Yeah. What is your name, Sir Lancelot? What what do you seek? I seek the Holy Grail. What is your favorite color? Blue. Cross the bridge. Oh god. Freaking Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Freaking most hilarious video. I don't care. I don't care if the wokes actually lose their minds over this. It's
Man,
still
if they saw Monty Python in its entirety, they'd probably throw a bitch fit all the way to hell and back on the twatter.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Monty Python is not that good.
Heresy, good sir. Where's the Spanish Inquisition when we fucking need them?
Well, basically, we all have different tastes. That's how I look at it.
And at least we're not SJWs.
That's the one
Yeah,
thing
I'm still waiting for the Spanish Inquisition to bust in any time now.
Oh, God. All I can say is, if that ever happens, we can actually officially kiss our asses goodbye. Because
At this point, I'm just like, go ahead, guys, just yeet me off this mortal coil, dude.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the meteorite to kill us all.
hey, I say, friggin', might as well actually wait till the rapture happens.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for Lemmy to give the go ahead.
I mean, who knows what the next life might be? Maybe it'll be a hell of a lot better than this damn life.
Hey, hell is everything the Bible thumpers say it is. You can pretty much find me surfing the lake of fire giving high fives to Lucifer every 5 fucking seconds.
Hey, if hell is real, that means there's succubi.
Hell yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh,
Well, now that you mentioned anime succubi, how about a fucking harem?
if there are actually anime women in hell, like Rias Gremory or like any of those types of girls, oh god, get me down there. I will freaking just nut my seat all over them.
Yeah.
Double if they're not voiced by Jamie Markey.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, best you don't know who Jamie Markey is. Long story short, she's an SJW who pretty much
all what I needed to know. Like, as soon as you said SJW, I already know the story.
And she's
well, there you go.
Also, she's the one who was responsible for actually, costing Vic Mignogna his job as a voice actor.
But
I thought that was Monica Rial, dude.
Yeah, Monica Rial was the one that did that shit.
And then she kind of jumped on board with freaking Monica and freaking Mars Girl, LJ Montello, Renfamous, Sky, and all these other people that actually freaking want to actually see, Vic Mignogna be the next Harvey Weinstein.
Like I said, like a very wise and very, very Latino dude once said, Vic Mignogna is pretty much the Franz Ferdinand of the Weeb Wars we're fighting in now. I call it Weeb War 1.
Yeah, Weeb War 1, I mean, or the Great Weeb Wars. It's because, basically, you're either actually with the fans or you're actually with the freaking corporations trying to screw us over for good
information in all of them.
Yes, Underdog BT, freaking all these other people, these disgusting deplorables, as I usually put them.
Yeah, what is that buzzing?
I'm getting some notifications on my phone. Don't freaking let it bother you, dude.
I know. It was happening yesterday. I was like, what is... I mean, I know it had to be on your end. It was just kind of odd and annoying. It's like we're on Jeopardy or something.
Oh, basically,
Would you rather Skynet and yeet us off the platform?
Nah. Besides, you guys are all right. Just like I said, don't let it bother you. Just pretend it's non-existent and just focus on the conversation we're having.
Also, pretend it's the gender of non-binary, which doesn't exist.
Exactly, but
dude, non-binary is just stupid. I mean, there are only two genders, male and female.
Yeah,
I don't care if you chop your pecker off and pass yourself as a woman. There's no such thing as a fucking non-binary. You either identify as a dude or a chick. No in between. No 76,000 gender. They're bullshit. Just no. Just fucking no.
Here's the thing. Yes, hermaphrodites do exist. They are real, but it's a 1 in a million, and even they identify as either male or female. And yes, I will stand up and say trans people do exist. I am a proud supporter of the LGBT, but there's been a lot of trans people in the community that have said, hey, stop this bullshit. They can't stand this whole non-binary trans species and all that shit because it's giving them a bad name.
Dude, don't even get me started on Riley Dennis, the narcissistic prick.
Yeah, anyway, guys, like I was saying, I really gotta say, Dionysus-sama, I really enjoyed that little clip Picky actually showed me yesterday about Unseen Chungus.
I'm still belly laughing over the Unseen Chungus thing, dude.
Million for him. Michelin Man, Albino Mr. Potato Head.
Movie Bob of the Hut. Oh, wait, that shit's already taken. Never mind.
Sadman's Uncle Fester.
Not nearly as funny as actual Uncle Fester.
That's what I said. Sad man's Uncle Fester. Like, the poor man's Uncle Fester or something.
Bingo.
Oh, I gotta say, we were actually just having so much freaking fun. And basically, I do kind of feel a little rod that I got cut off by about an hour or so because I just hope that we get some more guests on here and hopefully we can actually have
it's cool, man. I mean, you do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah. And, I mean, I did kind of feel sorry for, I think the dude's name was ED. Like, he didn't get any spotlight whatsoever.
Hey, just so long as a very much non-entity called Can't Kill Dave ain't commenting in our chat.
Yeah, or exactly if Professor Otaku of all people. Or even
Guys, how great would it be if Unseen Japan came on here?
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, we roast his ass to fucking hell and back.
Dude, we would nuke his ass. Like we would do to him what Godzilla's going to do to King Kong in the upcoming movie.
Oh, I cannot wait to see that. Freaking hell.
Dude,
fellow Godzilla believer, we're Brofist, friend. Brofist.
Hell yeah. But I'm still on the I still believe that the Godzilla that we are seeing in the trailer is going to be Robo Godzilla or Mecha Godzilla, I mean. And we're going to see the real deal Godzilla pop up to kind of help King Kong.
Speaking of which, I gotta show this right here.
Okay, it should be under the private chat. So, yeah.
Okay, it's in private chat, so enjoy.
Okay, so all right, I'm gonna have to actually I'll still be talking to you guys, but basically I'm gonna be checking out this video here, so you're gonna have to bear with me.
Oh, trust me, dude. It is hilarious as fuck.
Godzuki versus Conky Dog? Oh god. This is gonna be interesting.
Hey, might want to put it on mute just in case you get copyright strike or whatever. Says, YouTube is funny like that.
Yeah. Alright.
To be totally
I'm
honest,
turning it down just a little bit, so
to be honest with you, I was going to use the Shimonetta avatar where she had the panties on her face.
Yeah.
what the hell?
I was afraid that YouTube would terminate you. So I better play it safe.
Of course, it's fucking YouTube as run by Susan Wabachek, or as I call her, Skynet.
I mean, yeah, that's why Jimmy brought me with the whole actual avatar of, Shimonetta with the panties on her face. I mean, hell, my avatar, my OC was based on Shimonetta, but again, I was concerned that YouTube would terminate my, channel. So I got an idea for a new OC in the future. I'm going to be SGW's worst nightmare. A trapple!
Ooh. Kinky.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I gotta ask a stupid freaking question.
Do SJWs exist? Sadly, yes.
Unfortunately, so. That's why we're living in this shitty timeline, man.
Oh, God. I mean, freaking whoever came up with that, they are just freaking either batshit insane or just pure genius for making that. I mean,
I'm assuming this came from the deep end.
Well, it is said that genius and insanity are two sides of the same coin.
I assume it came from the deep side of YouTube.
Probably, because basically I couldn't make heads or tails about what was like, a freaking fight, but they were freaking getting smacked around and all that kind of crap. I mean, basically, you could just check the private chat and Blake Knight.
Hey there, Blake Knight.
What's going on, my dude? We're actually. I'm sorry if you didn't actually have a chance to actually freaking get probably. YouTube's probably freaking, shadow banning people and not getting notifications out. So
I just went out woke.
Of course, it's fucking Skynet, for God's sakes.
Oh, God.
Where's John Connor when we fucking need him?
Or the Terminator. The OG Terminator, by the way.
Yeah, anyway,
The
guys.
Terminator when Arnold Schwarzenegger was still in his prime.
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'll be
Freaking
back.
The original, the OG Terminator, freaking the GOAT, hands down. T2,
Yeah.
this
You
is good.
can eat him. Like he is the OG.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more, Mr. Anime.
Just facts.
Because basically the freaking woke crap that we got today, like, Terminator Dark Fate.
Yeah,
That
didn't
is
they
not
have something about the world? Like there's some plot or whatever about the world or some shit?
Ugh.
Dark Fate doesn't exist. There. Problem solved.
Exactly, there you go.
Neither does Genesis.
I would rather Genesis exist over the woke shit that we got. Just like the Chinese
Genesis has some of the woke shit, but it's just bad writing all around, and I'm just like, can we just put the axe on this? Can we just cut off the life support on this franchise already? It's done its job. It did its work. Let it die with dignity, man.
But we can't. We gotta keep milking it.
No, that's the thing. They want to take all these, successful franchises from our past and then freaking just put in all this toy-filled SJW crap, from current year. This is why 2021 is actually 2020 New Game Plus. Just so we can actually have something, so, and I quote, they can claim our fanboy tears. Oh.
Ay, ay, ay.
See,
We just this timeline just made the wrong turn at Albuquerque. I gotta say this, man.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. I mean, seriously, why can't they leave like certain like things alone?
This is why
they can't, because they're fucking parasites, man.
This is why I do agree with what Black Sage D was talking about a while back with the whole gatekeeping. Like, I do know a couple of people are speaking against it, saying if we gatekeep the SJWs, the woke, we would be no better than them. Like, we're the bad guys, if you will. But at the same time, if we don't gatekeep the woke, we get Captain Gay or Black Non-Binary Flash, and
don't even get me started on Captain Marvel, dude. I'd rather not talk about
Captain America as Captain Gay, because he's gay now. With Captain Marvel, I just call her in the latest issue Captain Neanderthal, because she looks like one, like a kid.
And not even a really hot, not even of the hot Raquel Welch variety.
Okay, according to Plague Knight here, he says, I'm actually glad that Uncharted is dead. I'd rather not see one of my favorite franchises of all time get woke. I mean, look at what they freaking...
Yeah,
look at what Naughty Dog... Look at what Naughty Dog freaking The Last of Us.
Funny you mentioned Uncharted not going woke, because it almost did with Uncharted 4, no thanks to Neil Cuckman.
Oh, God, yeah. But you know what? You know what's funny is I used to want my favorite PS RPG game, Legend of the Dragoon, to be remastered. But now, no. Sony, no. We do not touch that masterpiece. No. Bad Sony.
Hell, put it on freaking Nintendo. I don't care.
Dude, I'll take your Legend of Dragoon and raise you Xenogears. Henceforth, the really bitchin' id profile pick.
Wait, have you played Legend of the Dragoon?
Oh, I played it. It's really good, man.
Like you remember the Dark Dragoon, right? And her techniques.
Man, that is nothing compared to what it could do to a motherfucker.
By the way,
especially outside his giant robot.
Oh, by the way, I caught that Megas XLR reference you made yesterday.
Megas XLR should never gotten canceled, at all.
Dude, it was so good.
I know. It was only 26 episodes long, but, I've actually managed to see a few episodes of it. I just gotta sit down, I gotta find it again, and I gotta sit down and just watch it, because that is so freaking good. I mean, basically, it's actually...
its cancellation is a crime against humanity.
Exactly.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Here's what's funny, too, by the way. The main character, the MC, is a fat guy, but he's a fat, awesome guy, and not some gender studies bullshit.
Exactly. I like Coop, man.
Exactly.
He's basically the fat guy I want to be. And I'm a husky motherfucker myself. I want to pilot my own giant robot with a hot rod for a head.
But I mean, here's the thing. Like, if these SJWs want to make their little woke ass bullshit, all you gotta do is take notes from, Megas XRO or whatever. Like, yes, you can have a fat character. They have to look cool. They have to be appealing, and you can add gender studies into it.
Man, gender studies is about the most useless curricular course this side of math. Jesus fucking Christ.
That's the common core math.
Hey guys,
Like-
check this out. I just got this the other day, and basically, I wanted to show this off, but I probably might do a comic review of this. But I mentioned that the freaking SJWs would freaking lose their shits over this.
Wait, was it this?
Ooh, Red Sonya. Man, I am so fucking jelly right now.
I don't know what the manga is, but
Female bikini for the win, baby. And a redhead, too.
dude, the SJWs would re at the top of their sad, pathetic little lungs.
And that's only volume 1, because basically, I want to get more of the series, though. And this is why I actually support Unwoke Comics, along with, other comics that are outside of, like, freaking Marvel and DC, because basically, let's just admit it, Marvel and DC are freaking dead in the water.
Yeah, and it's sad to see.
I'm more support manga, to be honest.
I mean,
Battle Angel Alita, not a single woke bullshit in sight.
and it kind of go branching off of what Mr. Enemy was saying. With Marvel and DC, it's sad to see because they used to be titans back in the day. Everyone knew these comics, but now it's who? Oh, Marvel. Oh, that old bean.
Yeah. Yeah, back then, DC and Marvel were basically comic book equivalents to heavy fucking metal, and now?
Exactly. Like,
It's about the equivalent to a fucking Death Haven album. God, I hate Death Haven.
yeah, like here's the thing. Comics back then could stand next to manga today, but now manga and anime has no competition. I mean, granted,
Even the weakest modern day manga and anime easily curb stomps the shit out of the best woke crap imaginable.
Exactly. Like, here's the thing: X Arms, the anime, is a hell of a lot better than I'm Not Starfire or any other stupid ass SJW comic. And mind you, the animation is god awful, but yet it's still better than Gotham High, where we have we have a sexy boy Bruce Wayne who's Chinese, and you got a Catwoman who's in a love relationship with him, and the Joker who doesn't even look like the Joker.
Good grief. Plague Knight, please don't tempt fate, for the love of God, just don't.
Yeah, it says, I'm predicting that Master Chief and Kratos will be gay in the next game. I really hope because
let me reiterate, don't tempt fate.
Dude, could you imagine Kratos just busting up in like, I like dudes.
Yeah, you know what? I'm really
Kratos already have a kid.
Actually, not he will skip to his badass. Yeah, so you should totally wear that. That should be your icon, right? That should be your icon. Just like you know how in Raging Golden Eagle he has his intro that's absolutely outrageous and lewd and stuff.
Oh yeah, because that's actually his deterrent for SJWs.
Yeah. Like you see this, it's to ward off the weak.
basically, if you can't handle me wearing during live streams and stuff, or like I'll pop in doing like for certain videos and stuff. If you can't handle me wearing then you actually don't have to watch the videos.
That
Simple
just
as that.
Exactly.
And something else I also want to throw out there too. So the SJWs always come up if we don't like the new Thundercats, the new She-Ra. They always say,
Oh God, Thundercats free is what I like to call it.
It's not made for you. It's made for blah blah blah. Well, here's the thing: this anime that you're reading about isn't made for you. It's made for us. Like, keep that same energy, right? Don't sit there and be like, oh no, you can't like our thing, but I cannot like your thing.
Exactly.
Don't even get me started on how much they disrespected the original actor for Panthro. For God,
Yeah. See,
Jesus fucking Christ.
and here's the thing: you already have a mummy who's already a skeleton. You could use him, but you use the one character whose voice actor died. That dude is just low. I mean, it's Victor Courtwright, or as I call him, Victor Cainwright, and he has a man bun, so that should tell you everything you need to know.
Dude, unless you're a samurai from the 16th century or something, man buns are a no-go.
Exactly. Oh, and by the way, isn't that cultural appropriation?
Bingo!
All right. Rules for thee, but not for me. So that's the logic.
Of course, that's our logic. They're hypocrites, is what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Professor fucking Otaku.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that is, but I assume he's a woke ass SJW.
Correct.
Mm.
The only thing you should know is this: he bashes on 80s anime. He thinks Goblin Slayer is misogynist crap. He thinks Rise of the Shield Heroes is misogynist crap.
Yeah, unfortunately, that could go double for Mother's Basement, because basically he says that fan service in anime is misogyny. Basically, that freaking
How many guys in anime can we name? That's for the ladies. Sesshomaru from Inuyasha. Ooh, boy, do I remember.
I don't see a single feminazi. I don't see a single feminazi bitching over Sesshomaru.
Or Bond from Seven Deadly Sins. Oh, that guy. I'm straight. But if I wasn't, or if I was a woman, that would be my husbando. And there's a lot of females that feel the same way.
Yeah. Yeah, if I was a... yeah, these be all for really hideous-looking guys and hideous-looking gals, but no! They're only for the swole guys and the hideous fucking good chicks.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but I don't want to see Man Bear Pig as a woman.
Oh hell
God,
no. I think I'd much rather shoot myself in the head than see Man Bear Pig in a fucking bikini.
That just...
He also Amy fucking Schumer.
That was last week's lunch too, by the way. That's how disgusting that is.
Oh man, I can actually just picture it right now. Basically, all these freaking SJWs trying to be saviors of our entertainment. No, these people are just grifters.
What did we just tell you? Don't tempt fate.
I know. Basically, they don't freaking listen. They don't get it through their thick skulls. All they see is freaking green. They think that basically
Or that
pandering
girl.
to pandering to the SJWs are gonna get more money.
And this was
No.
funny. This was absolutely
Yeah.
hilarious. When Birds of Prey came out, that was a movie that could have sold out by Harley Quinn alone. But because they decided to go woke and make Harley as unappealing as humanly possible, well, the movie failed.
Yeah. Remember when Harley Quinn was smoking hot? I mean,
In
God
Suicide
damn.
Squad. And remember how a lot of females, real life women, dressed up as Suicide Squad Harley Quinn? How many dressed up as Birds of Woke Harley Quinn?
I have not seen that
Can't
movie.
think of any.
Exactly, there you go. Because hotness overrules ugly. I mean,
Or as I'd like to say, sex sells, baby.
her outfit in Birds of Woke looks just like one of Lady Gaga's rejected outfits. It was either that or wear the steak duct taped to her body. Well, guess which one Lady Gaga decided to go with?
The tape taped to our bot. The
Wait,
tape.
remember that? Yeah. When Lady Gaga was huge, she went on stage with steak duct tape to her body.
Yeah, Plague Knight actually brings up a good point. Wait, what happens if they get rid of the word man in certain superheroes just to appeal to the SJWs?
Again, don't tempt fate.
I am the night. I am Bat. Look, in the sky. It's a bird.
You gotta say it like this with the list.
Super.
I am the darkness. I am the light. I am bat them.
Bat them. Ha ha ha. Which means we can't use Wonder Woman then. She just has to be Wonder.
Wonder Woman mixin'.
Wonder, what's in my Wonder Ball?
Dude, that's just like Latinx, because basically that word is just absolutely just demeaning to women. Okay,
Yeah.
and yet
It's meaning to Latinas, man.
Yeah, like I have a Latino friend, and I was talking to him about the stupid ass word. He's never heard of it because it doesn't exist. It's an SJW word, and he knows about SJWs. I sadly had to tell him about these people because he's a huge Star Wars fan. So I didn't want him to go into the latest Star Wars movie hyped as hell. I had to, tell him the bad news about what happened, woke, SJW, blah, blah, blah. Well, to him, the word Latinx should be a slur, which it should be, in all fairness, because
It's a slur, man.
every time these SJWs sit there and say, hey, Latinx, hello, Latinx, every Cuban, Mexican, Hispanic, Latino individual in the comment section says, shut the fuck up and don't ever call me this word. Don't call us this word. And yet the SJWs ignore them. Mind you, they're all for people of color. They're all for being the social justice warriors when it benefits them.
Again,
what social
how
justice warrior for the moon?
are we the baddies again?
Look, all I gotta say is basically I'm gonna say this again, and I'm gonna say it loud and clear so the gates in the back can hear. Fuck SJWs to the fucking moon.
Hell yeah. Actually, now let's put them in the sun.
Nah,
Yeah.
prefer a black hole, dude.
Black hole sun.
Black hole, son.
Oh, good.
Whoa.
I got that.
And wash away the burn, black hole, sun. Won't you come? Won't you come?
Yeah, the one song that I really do hate is the I Stand Alone by Godsmack, only because during when MySpace was cool and everyone was doing AMVs, with music anime videos, every single video was that song. Naruto versus Sasuke with I Stand Alone by Godsmack playing. Ichigo versus Kenpachi Zaraki with I Stand Alone by Godsmack playing. And it's just, there are other songs out there.
Dude, don't even get me started on AMVs with Hinder, their Huba Stank, or any other type of early to mid 2000s butt rock. God damn.
Yeah, one of my
The
personal
2000s
favorites
wasn't that bad, but let's just say this. Mid to 2000s butt rock was not its defining hour. I'm sorry. Trap just sucks balls.
Yeah, basically, I usually prefer like listening to like other forms of rock, like Andrew WK, for instance. And
dude,
basically,
WK is wholesome and chaste, man. I mean, not to mention a huge fan of Gundam, dude. I mean, have you heard his voice as Garen Zabi? Mwah!
oh, dude, basically, this is why I actually have major respect for Andrew WK.
Dude, I'm a metalhead till fucking death taketh me on our black wings. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Motorhead, Judas Priest, King Diamond, classic Metallica, classic Slayer.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you can see you.
Plague actually says there needs to be a Bleach AMV with Slayer or Metallica. With Slayer or Metallica.
Oh, hell yeah. But also adding King Diamond and Judas Priest for Votoms, man. Dude, you put a heavy metal AMV like something like Sodom and put it into Votoms, dude, that shit would blow my fucking wad, man.
Yeah, in fact, I'm kind of looking forward to actually getting my hands on a freaking, what do I want to say there, Blade Devil from Raging Golden Eagle, because I
would totally buy Blade Devil if it was on Amazon, dude, because I really wish I had PayPal, dude. I'm sorry.
PayPal is easy to get.
Yeah, but how to attain money through PayPal is kind of a bitch, if you ask me.
But no, I mean, I always sent my order for Blade Devil because here's the thing. Even though Marvel and DC are nothing more but a husk of what they used to be, Indiegogo is the only life support that comics has.
Yeah, and basically, I've been getting like Common America. I've actually put an order down for a Blade Devil, for a freaking Snowman, A Cold Day in Hell, freaking.
Speaking of indie comics, I've heard many good things of Draco Azul, and I really want to get that one because it's a loving tribute to super robots.
Ooh, that sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to look that one up.
Yeah, look up Draco Azul, and you'll know what I'm talking about. And tell Andre Perez as Matt Wheaton sent you.
All right.
Oh, by the way, I know this is probably too late to ask, but my microphone is still good. Like, y'all can hear me nice and clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just to make sure, because it's that, like, I plugged up my, mic into my laptop, and I can still hear y'all speaking through the, speakers. I don't know how or why that is, but as long as you can hear me, that's all that matters.
We can hear
I can hear you just fine.
Alright.
And Plague Knight asks, what about Image Comics? I mean,
Image
I like
Comics
Image
is hit and miss. I mean, there are some good ones like Spawn. Yeah, Spawn
yeah.
especially.
Yeah, I even actually got
I
some
even love,
good comics.
dude. Have you heard Iced Earth and the Dark Saga? Dude, that album fucking rips, and it's a love letter to Spawn, dude.
Dude, that's
Oh, nice.
amazing.
In fact, I got like 3 Image Comics and one from Dynamite.
Sweet.
In fact, I got from Image. I got here we go. Sorry if I had to freaking leave you, but I just had to get these comics for you. I've already done a review for these ones. Clone.
Nice.
This is actually
Ooh,
volume 1.
this looks like something out of Heavy Metal Magazine, dude. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh, you should actually check out the review though. Then you got Clone Volume 2.
Also,
And
so
then I just got these because I just wanted to go to a comic shop, and the only one that's actually closest to me is Top Shelf Comic in Bangor, Maine. So this one is Mind the Gap.
hey, just out of curiosity, since you've been to a comic shop, now what is the Captain Marvel comics look like?
I don't think you'd want to know, dude. They look like something out of Bugler, dude.
Oh no! I'm talking like, are they selling hotcakes, or are they just collecting dust like I believe they are?
I wish I could tell you, because basically I do not really pay attention to those. But this one, I'm really gonna have to freaking put some effort into doing a review for this one.
Ooh, the boys.
Nice. Yeah, the
another indie comic joint would also be Valiant. They're pretty good.
Now, for my birthday this month, like a week ago or so, I got the manga called "My Girlfriend Is a T-Rex." It's a pretty wholesome Monster Girl manga.
Again, another manga that curb stomps Captain Marvel.
Dude, anything can curb stomp that shit. But I do wish I could get a hold of the Melt Away Mizori-chan. It's about a Yuki owner who spends the summer with this little girl. It's wholesome, adorable, funny, comedy and stuff. However, I can't find it on Amazon or eBay. And it's like at 6 volumes.
I've also heard many good things about Dorohedoro.
Oh, dude, it's great. I haven't read the manga, but I've seen the anime, and it was great. It's like a cyberpunk, kind of thing with muscle girls, and there's, blood, action, muscle girls, and muscle girl. I know.
So basically, Shadowrun the anime, huh?
Yeah, basically, but it's also got like some elements of magic in there as well. So
henceforth, the Shadowrun reference.
Yeah. And muscles.
Yeah, muscles.
Yeah, you're really into muscular women, ain't you, dude?
I am a man of the most finest culture, Moto.
But
dude,
yeah,
give me a hot babe with an hourglass thick figure who is also quite thick, baby.
maybe like some of the chicks from One Piece.
Nico Robin is the best girl. Hands down, do not at me.
Yeah, same here.
I'm more thinking Nami because redheads, man.
Also, Boa Hancock.
Yeah, but she's always thirsty for Luffy, though.
True, but boobs.
Yep. She's definitely got some of those. And
some tatas. Mummy milkers.
Oh, man. But basically,
dude, have you seen Dimitrescu from Resident Evil 8?
Dude, yeah. I'm pretty sure everyone on Twitter has seen her.
man,
He
giant,
is
tall, vampire lady.
everybody wants.
I wonder how
Man,
many
she-
SJWs went way over Dimitrescu. Yeah. Man, am I shit. Man, my fucking tongue got tied pronouncing her name. Yeah. Sound like pig, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, and basically, she's actually a little bit taller than Hachisaku-sama. And basically, in Japanese folklore, she's actually 8 feet tall.
Damn!
By the way, you guys seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, right?
Yeah, I've actually been watching. I mean, I've actually watched up to season 5.
Okay. So
man, I still gotta get on that JoJo life, man. And I still say Fist North Star's best shonen, but JoJo comes pretty damn close.
Yeah.
Certainly a lot better than fucking Naruto, that's for fucking sure. Woo!
Yeah. To be totally honest with you, yes, because here's the thing. Naruto has some interesting characters, but they do absolutely nothing with the female characters. And I'm not trying to be a simp or whatever. It's just, what has Sakura done? What has Tintin done, right?
What about Hinata?
Yeah, at least with Jujutsu Kaisen, the women do something. It's awesome. They have more character than any of the girls in Naruto.
Yeah, or like freaking like some of the girls from Black Lagoon. And
Yeah.
basically, I wouldn't mind actually letting Revy kick my ass while we're actually in freaking bed.
Yeah,
Dude, you'd be having a wildcat in the sack there, bro.
Imoto.
Yeah. Oh man, basically, she's actually or freaking Mirko from My Hero Academia, because basically I definitely love Mirko.
Hells to the yes. I mean, the thighs, and just the booty.
Dude, if you ask me what my dream anime girl would be, it'd be Fiona from Votoms, or
Okay.
Candy Curry from Dirty Pair.
So if we're going with the dream waifus, mine would be Katya from Queen's Blade.
Mine would be my first anime crush, which was Asia Clan from the anime Outlaw Star.
I'm more thinking Reina from Queen's Blade 2, man.
Nice.
I mean, hot, sexy babe in a bikini armor. That's like Red Sonja levels of badass, man.
Yeah, but you also got Canada, who's just this tall, thick, massive opie mommy, just 11 out of 10. 11 out of 10.
And SJWs want to say misogyny. No, shut the fuck up, please. Just let us enjoy our anime, and we'll let
You know what's hilarious?
we'll let you light yourselves on fire like that Buddhist monk in Vietnam protesting misogyny or something. I don't fucking know.
Here's the thing. There is an actual female in real life who has cosplayed Katya before. And I'm pretty sure we can all, say who cosplayed, like a Faye Valentine from, Cowboy Bebop, Yoko from Gurren Lagann, Nami from One Piece. These women who cosplay these characters know they look good and aren't afraid to show it off. The ones who are crying about misogyny are nothing more but ugly, disgusting man-bear pigs who no one wants to give the time of day.
Yeah, Plague Knight actually says, "Mine is Aqua. Please have mercy." Well, I actually do like Aqua. The useless
You talking
goddess.
Aqua from Kingdom Hearts?
No,
Actually,
Konosuba.
I think it's Konosuba, but she's actually the useless goddess. But basically, I do like her. I do like Darkness, and she's actually has a kink in S&M, and Megumi, since she's actually.
Darkness is like my spirit animal.
Oh God, you'd actually freaking be like, you'd actually would be so freaking submissive and just, getting into dirty thoughts and stuff like that.
Exactly. I mean, here's the thing. I would love to have kind of brought that kind of vibe to my YouTube channel, but of course, YouTube doesn't like spicy, raunchy humor, so I have to be at least vanilla, even though I do plan on talking about Senran Kagura in the future, but still. Because there's a crossover with Senran Kagura and Nefuna, I believe it's called.
I personally go the It's a Gundam route, personally, dude. Just say fuck you to Susan Skynet and call it a day.
I have nothing but the highest respect for It's a Gundam. And this other guy called Manix or Maxi. I forgot the dude's name, but when...
Manix.
Yeah, Manix. When, Neil Cookman was trying to ban people for saying his game sucks and stuff, this dude was unchained. He was uncensored, basically calling out Cuckman, saying, "Dude, you suck. You're pathetic. You gotta
you gotta link his channel to me. I kind of want to subscribe."
Like he was talking about how He was talking about how Neil Cookman has his balls in his wife's purse while she bangs her second husband or her.
I didn't know Neil Cuckman actually had a dick.
Because his wife took it.
Oh, that is actually a freaking.
His wife being Nita Sarkeesian?
Huh. Which, by the way, speaking of Neil Cookman, by the way, guys, remember how these, the Vogue always talk about how it's hard for women to make it in this big, cruel world and blah, blah, blah. But Neil Cookman fired his lead storyteller, right? Was she the lead storyteller or?
Yeah, pretty much the lead storyteller.
Yeah, he fired her, and these SJWs don't stand up and say, "Hey, Cookman, that wasn't okay. That was mighty misogynist of you."
Basically, that's like the same thing with the freaking Gina Carano. I mean, basically, they fired her for freaking having a political stance against like what's been going on in the world, and she actually had conservative views, but basically no, it's actually you have to obey Kathleen Kennedy or you actually get the pink slip.
Remember, folks, it's rules for thee, not for me.
Exactly. There you go. I mean, they talk about they want a strong woman, and as soon as a strong woman steps up, they're like, "No, you're supposed to agree with me."
This is why I freaking hate woke. Those guys can get fucked to the sun and back.
You know what's funny?
No. Fuck these guys to a nearby black hole, dude.
Yeah, fuck them into a black hole.
Don't want to risk the sun burning out due to overload of woke bullshit.
Huh. Of soy milk. But I see this I'm on YouTube right now and just kind of scrolling, and YouTube suggestions. This is one video called why I became X woke or whatever. Like, it's good to see people getting out of that toxic mindset.
I know that Sony is going woke, but I don't want the PlayStation 1 to 3's legacy to go to waste because of some woke crap. Plague Knight, that's kind of why I'm still a happy owner of my PlayStation 3 and have a really good emulator playing PS2 games. So, yeah, shit's good.
And don't forget to sell the 7 Cs.
Yarr!
Yo ho ho ho, yo ho 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 ho.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. I'm sorry, I just had to throw that in there. Besides,
I was kind of
like
going with the, the Brooks Saki song.
Binks's Brew from
Yeah,
One
yeah,
Piece.
yeah, 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 yeah. I was making a little reference there.
Yeah, I hear you there. I mean, it's been a while since I last watched freaking One Piece, but still,
Yeah, you won't see
Dude,
me
I
watching
am.
One Piece because I ain't got time to watch 1,000 episodes.
Dude,
Film and
I'm.
fight, dude. I'm sorry, dude.
Well, dude, I'm 34 years old, which, by the way, rule 34. I'm the greatest number ever.
hey,
But
I thought 42 was the greatest number. I mean,
no,
we're
no,
talking
34.
about the answer to life, the universe, and everything, man.
True, but the rule 34, though. I'm porno.
Okay, okay, you win.
But
yeah, you.
like I was saying though, uh, I'm gonna be in my 50s when Luffy and company finally reach their destination.
Yeah, if they ever get there, because I just really hope that they get there soon.
I mean, granted, Oda did well. It was a mistranslation when Oda said it would be over in 4 years. That was a mistake.
Yeah, I kind of like my anime to have a beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's why I love the anime like Demon Slayer. It's good because it's short. It doesn't overstay its welcome, and it doesn't take decades to finally end.
Oh, don't even get me started on how good Armor Trooper Voltoms and Tekkaman Blade are. And definitely don't even get me started on why Legend of the Galactic Heroes is one of the greatest animes ever made. I mean, it's a long anime, but at least it had a beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, massive props to Oda though, because you are able to make a manga and not get sick and tired of it being the same story for over 20 years.
yo, Alex, what's going on, dude?
Yo,
It
what
actually
up, Alex?
it says same goes for comics, and basically, Blade Knight also says as for Funny, they can and like Crunchyroll, they can go die because of Viz, Sentai, and Bang Zoom.
Yeah,
Don't forget Discotheque.
I don't know who Disco Check is, but Disco's dead, baby. Who? Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Discotheque's a fairly unsung hero of the anime distribution scene.
Ah,
Yeah,
wait, should
because one of my personal favorite shows from freaking it says Alex is actually finishing a SIFT, so well, it's actually good that you're actually on here, but I'm just gonna be on here for about another hour or so, because I just wanted to finish up with like what we were talking about yesterday, since I kind of had to cut short because I had to go to town and help out with some stuff with my uncle.
computer stuff? Yeah, I had a dead body.
No, not that. I just actually had to return some bottles of cans. So we're actually playing a trip in we were playing a trip in May. We're going to be going down to Texas.
Ooh, Texas.
He
I heard
haw
that state opened up, so
Texas, the hee haw state.
Yup.
Cowboy.
whatever cons are available in Texas, enjoy them, man.
Yep. But anyway, I was like, I've actually wanted to actually go down there because my cousin's down there, and he's actually my uncle's son, and basically I've always wanted to actually just go down and see Texas.
Oh,
But
so
it
what's it
takes
like
a
in
lot of
Texas?
videos down there as well. So
How's it like in Texas? You seen cowboys?
I haven't seen any Cowboys yet because basically I haven't been down to Texas before, but I will definitely let you guys know.
Okay. Now, don't forget, if you go up against a cowboy, you have to, fight him in a draw. Wish you luck.
Basically, I'm not going
Yeah,
to get into any arguments with the cowboy or anything like that. But I'm actually going to be getting
yeah.
my passport soon, and hopefully, just hopefully, one day, if I ever do get my passport, I'm planning on saving some money and going to Japan.
Same. I would love to go see cherry blossom.
Dude, I so want to go to Japan for that giant ass Gundam them
And
statue,
Yokohama,
man.
That
oh
would be
yeah, the
awesome.
giant movable freaking mech in Yokohama. I would love to go see that, or I would personally give my arm and leg just to go freaking visit Akihabara.
I would sell
Dude, Akihabara
gold.
is my dream place, man. All the arcades and anime stuff up
Dude,
here. Woo!
I would sell Unseen Japan's soul to go to Japan. Because nothing of value
Yeah.
would be lost.
I propose we put Unseen Japan in a sacrificial altar Aztec style, dude.
I mean, granted, Satan might be like, no, I don't want this loser. Give me someone worthy.
Hang on. Gotta go. I'll be back.
Okay.
I
Well, yeah. Anyway, oh, go ahead.
I know. But yeah, like I would love to go to Japan, try out the food, look at the cherry blossoms, see Mount Fuji, and just like enjoy the culture. And like, towards the end, enjoy the anime stuff. Because here's the thing. Like, even though I'm an anime fan, I love Japan for Japan, right? Like when I was a child, I don't know what it's called, but when you're in school and the social studies teacher dresses up as different, customs like Chinese, Russian, stuff like that. I don't know if your school did that or not, but my elementary school did that when I was a kid. So one day, she was Japanese. She had the kimono on and stuff like that, and we were watching Big Bird Goes to Japan. I know that's really cheesy, but remember, we were in second grade, so this was. But anywho, so as I was, seeing this, I was just really amazed with how beautiful the kimonos look and, the sushi. I don't know what it was. I just wanted to try it. And it just looked really, really cool. And I later found out that Godzilla was Japanese, and that was, awesome. But then, of course, I found out about anime, and well, here we are.
Hey, we all actually have our starting points. Besides, I don't just like anime. I also actually love the Japanese culture as well.
Yeah.
Basically, these SJWs can scream cultural appropriation if we actually start using if we actually show honor and respect for the Japanese culture, because the way we were taught, through watching anime and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if they actually start screaming cultural appropriation at me for being an anime fan and stuff like that, you know what I say? Basically, why don't you try giving it a shot and see what you can actually do with this culture instead of actually just preaching cultural appropriation. I mean, the only cultural appropriation is people who actually push their cultures onto another country.
Cultural a good example for cultural appropriation would be telling a group of people to call themselves something X, even though those people said, "Don't call me that."
Exactly. I mean, basically, it's just idiocy. I just kind of find it completely ignorant that people actually have to do this crap.
And also, like I said before on Twitter, when they were sitting there saying, if you have an anime profile or use any anime, any Asian stuff, you're a meanie poopy head and you shouldn't use it. Here's what I say. If they say don't use an anime avatar, use an anime avatar. Which is why I switched to Shimonetta on my Twitter account. When they say don't, like or do things Asian, well, first make sure you know about the culture, right? Like when you put on that kimono. Because mind you, Japan is cool with you, liking their culture and doing stuff, as long as you understand what the kimono is. As long as you're not saying, hey, I want to pretend, or hey, I think this is cool. You have to actually be like, hey, I, want to wear the kimono because I understand the culture and I, think it looks beautiful, right? And the same thing goes with, because here's the thing, Japan is cool with you liking their culture. These SJWs want to be the white saviors coming in like, no, you can't because it's cultural appropriation. And you got like, say, Unseen Penis, who sat there a couple of months or whatever ago saying, let's normalize white people, mind you, not black, Mexican, or Asian could do it, but no blacks or Mexicans, but only white people not use kanji as a tattoo. First off, asshole, shut up. Nobody asked you. And secondly, if I want to have a kanji tattoo, I will first ask a actual Japanese individual, like, hey, how do you say this or that? That way I get the actual kanji, because you really can't trust Google. And, if I want it, I will get it, because shut up, I will do as I please, you sad, pathetic waste of life.
Exactly.
But,
I mean,
oh no, go on.
Well, anyway, like I was going to say, people really need to be respectful of each other's cultures. I mean, he actually went after, like, my Irish, Scottish, English, French Canadian, my Norwegian, Scandinavian, African American, or Native American heritages. I would actually freaking just absolutely flip.
Well, here's the thing. The Japanese, I was talking with one guy on Twitter, and he's not Japanese, but he lives in Japan, so he's kind of got that, what's the dude's name? Anime man or anime guy. He lives in Japan.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey,
Just had to deal with some groceries. So, what were we talking about earlier?
Okay. So I kind of lost my place there for a moment, but no. So I was talking about how this guy in Japan who was telling me that people in Japan, they hate when Gaijins, which are foreigners, they hate when Gaijins speak for them, aka what Unseen Japan and the rest of the SJWs do. They can't stand it because it's like, it's not your business. It's not your place to step up and speak on my behalf.
Yeah, hang on, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta go get the dog.
Dude, I couldn't agree with you more there, Shimonetta, dude.
Yeah, because me and him were talking about Japan, going there and stuff, and how we became to like it. Like we anime fans, the majority of us, we like Japan because of Japan. Anime is just secondary. We like Japan because of the culture, the music, the sights, etc.
Don't forget the samurai and ninjas, dude.
Yes, but you got these idiots like Unseen Chungus, and the rest of the SJWs trying to sit here and say we only like Japan because of anime, and we think Japan is a holy place. Blah blah blah. Here's the thing. I know.
Yeah, I've also heard some anime haters say that, but considering anime haters can also be quite synonymous with SJW, that's kind of a given. So hey,
here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. We know that Japan is not paradise because there are a lot of issues. Do you know what the dress code is like in Japan? It is way stricter than it is here in any public school. Not only that, but there's a story a while back that a Japanese girl had natural brown hair, and she got in trouble for that because 90% of Japanese people have black hair. So she had to dye her hair constantly. And just in case you don't know, you're not supposed to do that constantly because all the chemicals and stuff like that you breathe in, and that's going to get you. That's going to hurt you. So she fell ill because of having to dye her hair constantly. So the school system in Japan, it sucks. Like it's good, like hey, studying, good. That's
Yeah,
all good.
you'd think a brown-haired Japanese girl would be cool. I mean,
Yeah, but the culture is all about we have to look the same. We have to look normal.
Yeah, playing
yeah, that's the one
like
thing that's one of the things that sucks about Japan.
is there any anime that's inspired by Friday the 13th or Scream? I mean, I don't really
Would be
know,
cool.
but
Would be cool if there was anime inspired by slasher flicks, but I've seen some anime that are inspired by Aliens, The Thing, and something like Hellraiser.
To be honest, the only Friday the 13th I know is only a reference, and that's Tokyo Ghoul, where there's one of the bad guys, his name is Jason, and he has a mask. But a Friday the 13th inspired anime itself, no, not really. And also,
Yeah,
Muscular from Boku no Hero is also inspired by Jason from Friday the 13th. But other than that, though, I don't know any anime itself that's inspired.
yeah. Although, like I said, I do know anime that one anime that is very much heavily inspired by The Thing and Alien. That would be Lily Cat, dude. Really awesome film.
That
yeah,
sounds like it
Alex,
would be itchy.
yeah, and basically, Alex actually brings up a good point. I feel like discriminating against the blonde. That's like discriminating against a blonde person. A little more individuality is in order.
Oh,
I agree. Henceforth, why I worship Leiji Matsumoto, both as a creator and a person, because that dude is against what Japan's bullshit homogeny nonsense.
but here's the thing, though. I mean, I agree. We all agree. But the thing is, Japan is very strict with rules and stuff like that. Getting a job in Japan is like a huge nightmare. While we in the West, we can at least chillax a little bit, you know. Over there, 9 to 5 means 9 to 5 plus you voluntarily working overtime because shut up and work. On top of that, you have to go to the bar with the boss, not to have fun, but kind of just, praise him, tell him he's a great guy, yada, yada, yada. You don't have time for you. That's why there's the whole birth rate in Japan is so low because work takes up 98% of a grown person's life.
And don't even get me started on anime animators being paid in peanuts, man.
Ooh, God, here's the thing, I'll be honest with you. That's why I can never say anything negative about animation. It's just because
Of course, I could never say anything negative about animation because I'm sorry, anybody who says all anime is 1 frame per second is just full of bullshit and lying out their ass because they just don't get it.
Yeah, again, that's why I don't say anything. If the Black Clover got some flack for its animation back in the day, and the season 4 of Seven Deadly Sins got some flack too. And the thing is, I can't say anything negative because I understand. I know what goes on, in these animation studios where it's like you gotta, crunch time. You gotta, work like you said for peanuts, and I can't disrespect any form of animation. Now, with the
Well,
anime itself, if a character sucks or whatever, yeah, but the animation, it's understandable because of what the work environment is for these individuals.
don't even get me started my on how my love for Gundam got started, because I got started on my love for Gundam by way of the original movie trilogy. Now, granted, the animation wasn't exactly the greatest, but the story was just so damn good. I was like, "Fuck the day-to-day animation. That shit's. I want fucking more of this stuff." And
And
then
it,
I
I'm
watched.
actually in agreement
And then
with
I watched
Alex.
Gundam Stardust 0083, and pretty much sealed the deal.
Well, that's definitely good, but Alex actually brings up a good point. Hang on, it's I know I'm a gaijin and all, but Japan really should relax their work culture. I totally
exactly.
agree
I
with
very
that.
much agree there, Alex.
And here's what's funny is I watch a couple of Japanese people. I'm trying to learn, more Japanese language and stuff, and I can, count to 10. Well, technically, I can count to 100 in Japanese, so yay. But the person who I was watching was talking about how they don't like the work schedule, how the work culture is, and they want it to change. An actual Japanese person wants it to change, and because it's the truth. Because you work 9 to 5 plus overtime, you have no choice but to work overtime because if you finish your projects early, you can't get off. You gotta find something else to do and keep doing it because shut up and keep working. And then, like I said before, you go to the bar with the boss man to praise his ass. And here's the thing, I don't like American CEOs, and I sure as hell don't like Japanese CEOs, the big wigs, the head honchos. They are all pricks. And in Japan, they praise the boss man, who is nothing more but a prick himself, because the, the Japanese, they have a word, I forget what it was at the moment, but it means don't be a bother, don't bother people, don't be a nuisance, right? And they tell their kids this, don't be a nuisance, don't annoy people. And it's a good lesson, right? It's good. But then you look at the work schedule, and here you have the boss man keeping the workers as like, dude, you're the nuisance. You're the bother. Because you can't, in Japan, if you're sick, you still gotta go to work. Because you will be a nuisance if you don't go to work even though you're sick.
Dude, that just sounds like your average cyberpunk storyline in general. And if you ask me, cyberpunk is more a cronyist dystopia rather than hyper capitalist.
And at least it's fun, unlike, real life.
Yeah,
But no,
and Bobby Campbell actually brings this point up as well. Those ass clowns on Twitter are fake fans, fake gamers, fake journalists, fake anime fans, fake sports fans, fake wrestling fans, funny feminists.
Fake everything, dude.
Stop pandering to those losers.
even Joan
And
Rivers is more real than they are.
emoji. So I
Joan Rivers.
totally agree, man.
Joan Rivers is a national treasure. I mean, she played Dot Matrix and Spaceballs. That's enough to make me love her.
God, I love that movie.
Same here, dude. Freaking
But,
Joan Rivers. Freaking most
but
of
no,
most of the cast there is dead though.
yeah,
Sadly.
sad. But no, I mean, going with what the guy was talking about, Yeah, they are fake fans. They're not real fans. Here we are, the real deal, the actual fans of X, Y, and Z here, and they want to come in, the SJWs, the woke, they want to come in and change things to suit their sensitivity. Like, they're not.
And and drink man baby fan tears.
And here's the thing, we aren't pissed. We're not raging out. That's them. Every time there's a side boob, why is there boobies? And it's like, calm down, bro. It's not that deep. It's a woman in tight shorts. Chill, Drink your.
Again, who the fuck are the man babies again?
Exactly. They're the one, because we don't care if a character is sexy or not. We care when you decide to change it because it's meant for us, right? It's a good example of this. Would you change if someone was to say Peppa Pig was too childish and it needs to change? What would you say?
Make our own stuff.
Well, I mean, besides that, but it's not meant for you, right? Peppa Pig isn't meant for you. It's meant for the target demographic. Everyone knows that. Now, Cinnamon Kagura is an M-rated game where spicy girls are spicy. If you don't like it, it's not made for you. It's made for us who enjoys the spicy. It's meant for the targeted demographic, just like Peppa Pig is meant for the targeted demographic. You can't sit there and demand that a series change because it wasn't meant for you.
I also
100%.
I also gotta say in Sly Stallone's voice, those SJWs and unattractive feminist hell hags are the disease. And I'm the cure.
Well, dude, anything that has an actual pair of testicles or a actual vagina is the cure for SJWs.
Exactly.
The true real genders.
I agree. There are two genders. And, if I'm going to say this, I'm going to say it loud and proud so the idiots in the back can hear. There are two genders, male and female. Basically, this non-binary.
Oh, by the way, they, them are plural. Plural.
Unless you're Legion, we are Legion. Unless you're Legion, you can't use that word. Unless you're Venom, you can't use that word.
Also the name of a really bitchin' black metal band, dude.
Mm-hmm. But, oh, by the way, have you guys heard this word called, it's called man, I cannot pronounce it. It's Baizuo. It's a Chinese word that's basically, it means a naive, Western-educated person who advocates for peace, man, and equality, man, only to satisfy their own fifis of morality superiority.
That's actually called a Baizuo.
Baizuo, thank you, Baizuo. Yeah, basically,
you described a hippie in Chinese, dude.
Groovy, man.
Yeah, Plague Knight also actually brings up another good point. I wish there could be a golden age of dubbed anime. They don't have to be as good as sub, but as long as they stand on their own, it's good enough for me. But
I think there was a golden age of dubbed anime. It was called the 90s, man.
Yeah, I mean sure, yeah.
Y'all should check out the dub for Dominion Tank Police. I mean, shit is politically incorrect as fuck, and I love it. Yeah. Oh, and don't even get me started on the dub for Angel Cop. I mean, all those F-bombs being dropped like shit was going out of style. Fuck, man.
I mean, granted, I will say this, though. The Sailor Moon dub, I do have an issue with because, again, I do stand for the LGBT, and I'm proud of that. But I have an issue with the fact that they made Uranus and Neptune cousins, as opposed to what they were actually supposed to be, lovers. Sweet home Alabama.
Oh man. Also, Bobby Campbell actually added, you know who puts disgusting pronouns in their sad bios? Cowards.
Exactly.
Exactly, Exactamundo, my man.
If I had to put this little gender studies thing, I identify as a squid. Now give me your schoolgirls, Demoto.
I'd actually freaking
Dude,
put down
if I'm gonna sexually identify myself as something, might as well be a Gundam, dude.
And for me, I'd actually prefer being a hentai protagonist. Give me all your freaking lovely ladies.
Demoto.
Oh god. Man, we're actually just having so much fun here.
Dude, I sexually identify as the excess Gundam dude. Well, with a really sultry AI voice, man. Woo!
As a squid. A hentai squid.
Oh, dude. Have you actually... Okay, there was like this one video from Hero Hey. He actually posted that, you know, there's this one guy that actually fished for squid using anime figurines, like female anime figurines. And he would actually, like, you know, have, like, you know, some, like, squid bait, like, you know, all over the anime girl figurines. And then he'd actually would fish for them, you know, using the anime figurines as bait.
That is a legend. Are you still there?
Dude,
Yeah, I'm still here.
Kool-Aid hair having, uneducated, unschooled, unlearned, undisciplined, inexperienced SJW Landwell circus freaks have any amount of dignity, self-respect, common sense, and class at all?
No.
Yep.
The cave trolls don't have any of all that stuff that you just listed. They want you to think they look good. They don't want you to look at this attractive fictional or even attractive real.
All the mancubuses, dude. As in the mancubuses from Doom.
Yeah, that's just.
Yeah, basically, this is why I seriously hate people that actually just push a narrative against, like, anime fans, because A, it's kind of, you know, kind of redundant, and B, I'm just super sick and tired of, like, you know, having people just bash me over the head with all these politics, like, you know, gender identity BS, being called a misogynist, and all this crap from freaking HJW crap shooters and stuff like that. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. And we need to stop it.
That's why I've actually started this channel. Try to bring back some positivity to the anime community and either help heal it or rebuild it as much as possible.
And that's why I subbed. That's why I've already subbed, my friend.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. And basically,
I need to stop making my own. Well, I need to stop making my YouTube as well, since I only got one video that's on the stupid unseen Michelin man. Basically, out on this bullshit.
Dude, I'd totally make my own YouTube channel, except I'm a little camera shy myself, so yeah, I'm a bit of a little bitch on that one.
Well, you don't really need to show your face. I'm using an OC, so
yeah, but I'm also quite lazy too, so hey, dig we will.
But yeah, I'm not afraid to show who I am, let alone as long as I have a voice and I'm willing to actually voice my opinions, I'm not afraid to show who I am, because I mean, I don't like listening to myself because if I listen to myself, I totally cringe out, and
Oh my
but I'm
god.
not afraid. I'm not
I'm
afraid.
oh.
But
Well, no, it's just I'm totally with you on that. I absolutely hate my voice. It's horrendous, and like I was trying to watch the video that you were doing yesterday. Of no, when I was speaking, but as soon as my voice came up, I just couldn't do it. Just this, I hate my voice.
Dude, my voice sounds like Forrest Gump uh, Gump on steroids, dude. And especially with all the stuttering. So yeah, I think I got you beat.
yeah. Also, Bobby Campbell actually says hashtag without respect we reject, and also Plague Knight says, but I'm too scared to make videos about politics. I mean, basically, you don't have to do videos about politics because basically, I don't do videos about politics because A, politics is just, freaking toxic fandom. I mean, it's worse than
Yeah.
K-pop. I fucking hate
Dude, if
K-pop.
I were to make videos, I'd make videos that interest me and people like me. I'd make videos about video games. I'd make videos about classic anime, and I'd make videos about heavy metal music. There, problem solved.
I
Yeah,
am going to be making videos on mostly anime that's not so well known, and I don't know. I think I might make unseen penis my Christian. Like there's a YouTuber on here by the name of Jibi, and he does videos about Christian and the latest Christian antics. So I'm thinking maybe I will do that, where unseen Mr. Albino Potato Head will be my Christian.
ooh,
Hmm.
that would actually definitely be interesting for me to watch
Yeah,
because
because
I
his.
definitely.
I totally watched hands down, dude.
I mean, I already made one video already.
I mean, we definitely need to
Really?
actually make some more unseen Japan stuff and call him out for his hypocrisy.
Yeah, because the latest thing I'm planning on doing is he's talking about how the J-pop, Japanese idols are starting to lose their edge. Like a white sad man in Seattle knows about J-pop in Japan.
I bet you he's a K-pop stan.
Well, he can be a
Or he's
K-pop
actually,
as
or
long as long as he doesn't touch baby metal, aka the greatest J-pop band ever.
actually, I thought Baby Metal was actually a J metal band.
That's what I said. Yeah, J metal. Yeah.
K-pop by heavy metal, dude.
What? Okay, I'm kind of new to this, so I made a noob mistake.
Hey, we all make mistakes. It's only human, okay?
Yeah, we all
Yeah,
make mistakes. Just like
but I prefer my J-pop strictly 80s, to be honest. So hey, take what you will.
hey, I might make a mistake like that, but at least I didn't make a mistake of marrying unseen penis. Wah wah wah.
Ooh, you are just on savage mode right now, dude.
Okay, I still gotta bring this one up. Bobby Campbell says, never apologize, never surrender, never back down, stand your ground, keep fighting, and never bend the knee to those circus freaks over on Twitter.
For
100%
the
agree.
Emperor!
Deus Vult! We must protect enemy. Deus Vult!
They can take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Yarr!
I hope that was a good Scottish voice. I haven't done one in eons.
Yeah, I probably could do it much better like this. What would you do if you actually had one shot to come back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom?
Dude, that's a better Scottish accent than I would have done.
You look like a baby. Get in my belly, wee man. Please tell me you know the reference. Please tell me.
Austin Powers and Fat Bastard.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh, I'm a hockeyist, he says. Well, listen up, Sonny Jim.
Baby. Get in my belly.
Baby, the other white meat. Baby, it's what's for dinner.
And Austin Powers, I love gold. I love it. I smelled it. I lost my Yahoo in a smelting accident.
Remember,
God.
I don't speak freaky dicky Dutch, okay?
Can I finish Yahoo Gold? It's kind of my thing.
Oh, God.
How about you? You freak,
Oh God, I gotta get the movies. I gotta get
you
the
crazy
DVD.
Dutch bastard.
Oh God, I gotta
Man.
get the DVD set.
Oh, dude, yeah. Basically, if you do, oh man, all I gotta say is I doubt that freaking Austin Powers would be lying in today's landscape.
No. It will just
Austin Powers would make all the SJW's heads explode and really gory giblet bits, and that would be a sight to
Austin Powers has
for me
too
to
much
enjoy
swag.
because I'm a
Austin
gorehound, dude.
Austin just has too much swag. As soon as he takes off his shirt, they would read and die. But
Yeah,
that's
even with his crooked ass teeth, the dude has more swagger than your average beta cuck.
But I mean, I keep hearing a lot of people say they want a Austin Powers 4. And here's the thing, like in all fairness, in all seriousness, I honestly don't think Austin Powers 4 would work because it will just be Austin Powers. 1, 2, and 3. Mind you, there's still golden movies, but the third movie, it was good, but it wasn't as good as 1 and 2. It was kind of sort of feeling like it was kind of getting a bit stale. Again, they're great movies. They were still funny, but it's just it was kind of getting a little stale. And so
Yeah,
movie,
that and Mike Myers is getting up there in age.
like he would not be able to bring the baby, yeah. Should we shag now or shag later?
Yeah. You know what they say? Can't handle the SJWs? Get out of the Twitter.
I only
do have
freak on Twitter for two things: mecha design and mecha design.
I'm only on Twitter to basically be in my anime area where there's no SJW bullshit. Granted, sadly, these SJWs, managed to do something or say something stupid, like redo healer is, bad or misogynist, or they would cry for 3 weeks straight about how Uzaki-chan is problematic.
Also, got to add in Professor Otaku Schadenfreude.
Yeah, basically they can't handle anime, so they just freaking push a narrative against other people, saying, "Oh my God, I don't like anime because it's actually misogynistic, it's sexist, it's racist, it's homophobic." Or like the freaking Guardian video saying that all about like freaking black representation in anime. It's just
Dude, don't even get me started on that BBC article on how all anime fans are autistic. I mean, fuck off with that shit. I'm autistic, yes, but anime does not make you autistic. It's something you get when you were born, man.
Also, isn't that like a kind of a hate thing to say,
Yes! But don't tell that to the BBC!
Not just that, but this whole representation in anime. There's no white representation. All the characters are legit Japanese.
Never
It's
mind,
actually
your
really
average
Japanese.
Japanese has lighter skin pigmentation than your average Caucasian.
But of course, they can't get through their heads because they're, well, brain dead.
The only thing these freaking SJWs ever do is actually pretty much, try to freaking copy anime style hair colors, having like, different colored
Oh, yeah,
hairs and stuff like that.
the Shira.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, but I might actually suggest, going on like mines and stuff like that. At least you don't actually have like all these like SJWs that you would have like on.
Mine's is the fucking shit, man.
Yeah. And, it's only going to be a matter of time. I'm not trying to jinx anything or anything like this, but
Then don't,
I only.
man. Just don't.
Okay, I'm just gonna say if the SJWs actually started being mines, then
Yeah, they probably will, because here's the thing. They've already invaded Dungeons and Dragons. They already invaded card games, video games, the whole 9 yards.
Good lord,
yeah,
they're grognards is what they are. Fucking grognards.
Ragnar. Never heard that before.
Oh, basically just a word I'd like to use when I describe your average weasel fuck who thinks they can control everything.
Yeah, I'll actually have to remember that. But anyway, like I said, there's an old saying to this: if you give it SJW an inch, they'll take a mile.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we have to keep on gatekeeping, just to make sure they stay the fuck out of our backs.
Exactly. Because even though the argument is if we gatekeep, we're no different than them, I have to disagree because if we don't gatekeep, well, anime is going to look like Abby from The Last of Us if we don't, right? And nobody wants to see that.
No,
Nobody even wants to see Ellie from Last of Us 2, and goddamn, look what they turned her character into.
Because you look at manga, you look at anime, you look at web comics and manhwa, anywhere that does manga style books, they sit there and ask themselves, what can I do to make a unique story, a unique character, etc. Meanwhile, over here in the West, Marvel and DC, they are asking themselves, what can I do to inject my gender studies degree into this bullshit?
that's practically the definition of insanity right there. Doing the exact same freaking shit over and over again and expecting fucking different results.
And here's the thing. No one wants to see this. No one wants to buy woke comics. Everyone wants to read a good story. Even the LGBT.
But don't you know everything is political because some hipster twat with a beanie on his head told me so.
What's funny is I remember seeing a post yesterday that some idiot, somebody retweeted what some idiot was saying, making fun of this idiot. How Frieza, Dragon Ball Z, Frieza is a racist, evil dictator, blah blah blah, and the guy's like, you don't want politics in anime, but here it is. It's like, no, Frieza is a racist SOB, but it's not political. It's just the character being an evil bastard, and we're supposed to hate this guy.
Yeah, we're supposed to hate evil assholes because they're evil assholes, man. We're not supposed to hate evil assholes because politics are some bullshit. That's just stupid.
Not just that, but another thing to really look at too is you have over here in Japan or web comics, what have you. A while back, I was watching the top 10 web comics and top 10 manga just for fun. And one comic, I believe it was about this character who one day it was raining frogs. And these frogs would enter, humans, which gave them power. And then the humans, had to kill each other. And the main character, a lot of frogs came into him, so he has more power and stuff like that. It's weird, but it's entertaining and it looks unique, and it's a bit of a genius because it's unique. This person went out of their way to think of a unique plot. I mean, granted, you can say, oh, doesn't the anime Parasite or the manga Parasite have it where the parasites come from either space or whatever and infect humans, which they have to fight? Yeah, it is, but it's still unique and original in its own right. However, you jump on over here to the West, where you have gay Captain America, and it's like, what is this? Why do we have this? Over here, they got this cool shit right here. Meanwhile, you gave us transgender, non-binary superhero that nobody cares for.
Exactly.
Alex Kogan also gave a fine point. I'm fine with politics in a story if it fits and is in the universe, not current year tripe. That's exactly what we keep telling these people, but they ain't fucking. They're clearly hard of hearing.
Yeah.
No, I might as well talk freaking sense to a brick wall with these people.
A good example would be the X-Men, the OG X-Men, where you can say, hey, the mutants, you got humans saying, kill all mutants, I hate mutants. In a way, you could say, hey, that's an allegory for insert race or whatever here. But guess what? It's not in your face about. It's where you gotta look at yourself and translate it yourself. Meanwhile, modern day Marvel is like, hey, this is a Christian group that hates gay people and mutants, and God wants them to kill you. Like, it's way too on the nose.
Yeah, a little subtlety can take a story a long way. That's kind of how Stan Lee got it right, because subtlety, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure, you can have your allegory for civil rights and all that, but you also have to make it subtle enough so that it is its own thing, that it is entertaining and doesn't beat you over the head with political nonsense.
Yeah.
Also, Alex picks up another good point. Nobody likes the gay cat because he's gay. They hate him because he looks like he's about to rob Starbucks, aka a token.
It's like what I was saying the other day when we were talking about the Captain America gay thing. It looks like the beta version, like this was the second or third design, and Stan Lee or whoever was like, no, let's go with another design. And then they came up with the design of Captain America. It's like, okay, this one is better. The other one is like, it's the beta version that no one wants or talks about. Because he looks weak.
That's why Stan Lee got it so right. That's why he's the man.
Yes.
Him and Jack Kirby.
Yeah, and again, you look at this design and it's horrendous. It has nothing to do about him being gay. You can have your gay characters, but guess what? They gotta be characters and not tokens. A good case in point, Sailor Moon. Alright? Sailor Moon has Uranus and Neptune, but they're characters. They're not, hey, I'm gay. Did I tell you I was gay? Because who boy am I gay? It is a gay day to be gay. Like, no, that's not them. And you can have your fat characters. Again, Coop from Full Metal Alchemist is a fat guy, but he's still awesome. He isn't gender studies bullcrap. And
hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Animix actually wants to know if you can get on. Yeah, dude, I just left the link at the top of the chat here. There's the link right there, and basically all you got to do is just click on that, and it should bring you up as a guest. So, well, just
I'm really digging the Motoko Kusanagi avatar, dude.
yeah, basically, I definitely love the Major, and basically, I really do love Ghost in the Shell because also it's a play off of Blade Runner.
Dude, Blade Runner is my favorite movie of all time. Henceforth, why I'm a huge mark from anything Masamune Shiro, man. I mean, Ghost in the Shell, Dominion Tank Police, Appleseed, which is his best work in my book, Black Magic M66, all good shit, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so like Animix, if you're still there, dude, I did leave the freaking link for the chat in the description. I mean, in the chat, of course. I mean, I'll have the join link. So basically, if anytime you want to just jump on, just click on the link and you should come up. So I can't find the link. Here, let me try again. Hold on. I'll just post a comment here and hold on just a second.
Man, auto scroll, bitch, ain't it?
All right, I posted it again, so there you go. So all you gotta do is just click the link and it should come up. So
I still say Armor Trooper Votoms is my favorite anime, but Ghost in the Shell standing alongside it too, man, because it's just so good. I mean, even if it ain't Masamune, even if the Oshi films or standalone complex ain't exactly true to Masamune Shiro, they're still good in their own right.
All right. Well, we're still waiting on Animix if he wants to join us, and I just hope he got the link because I just sent it again. I mean,
man, I hope YouTube ain't being stupid, because like if I'm not mistaken, Raging Golden Eagle was talking about something similar to this, where he would send a link in his live streams. But for whatever reason, sometimes they didn't work.
Of course, it's Susan Skynet, for God's sakes. Of course she would have a hand in it.
Yeah, I just hope that, if he actually can join in, I'd love to actually have him. We got another guest. Hold on just a second.
I wonder who it is.
All right, hold on, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, awesome.
Hold on, I'm already on.
All right, dude. Yeah, we can hear you now. So,
can you hear me with this?
Yep.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
we can hear you now. This is a Verizon commercial now.
Yeah, this is a Verizon commercial.
Susan is a fucking bitch, and she needs to get fucking fired, like the rest of them.
Yes.
Bingo.
Anyway,
I have a feeling she's probably gonna yeet my channel off eat my account off from existence because, well, my last account got yeeted for some old bullshit.
Dude, I got banned
Susan,
on Twitter.
I don't think she's gonna yeet your channel this time. I don't know. I have a feeling she's not gonna yeet your channel this time. That's just my personal feeling.
I wouldn't bet on it, man. I wouldn't bet on it.
Okay. Oh, and for those who
YouTube clearly does not like me very much right now.
They don't like anybody. But for those who don't know, yes, I am DBZ and GT for life, and I'm also a Channel Lover 98. I have a lot of channels. I do a lot of content, so I'm going to be making newer content in the future. I have a DC Universe Online rant on my channel for those who want to go check that out. Honestly, it's very, like, I say I curse a lot. I'm just very pissed off because that game sucks for those who don't know what it is.
MMO?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I've heard that game sucks.
Yeah, that
If
shit
you
pissed me.
want, if
And
you
listen,
want to
I
play
don't.
a good MMO, play
What?
Fantasy Star Online 2.
Or Genshin
Fantasy Star Online
Impact.
too.
Or
You
Genshin
said,
Impact.
oh yeah, those two games. Oh man, I wanted to play those. I'm gonna play those soon. Anyway, here's my problem with this whole SJW shit with comics. They should not cater to these dumbass fucking people. Why? Because these are not the main demographic who buys your comic. No, they don't buy your comics. The people who are fans of these characters buy your comics. They need to stop catering to these bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? They need to stop it. Also, the whole thing about Zack Snyder calling everybody geeks and losers. Here's my thing with that. I think people's misinterpreting what he says. I'm not sure because Zack Snyder has a lot of haters, and I'm not sure if he's actually talking about people like me, Anime 343, and Matt Whedon, and
He's
I,
more talking about that a YouTube channel called Geeks and Gamers.
Yeah.
I
I
like
don't
this.
look.
I like to hear both sides of the story first, then decide who the real asshole is.
Yeah, me too. Because Zack Snyder has a lot of haters because of this whole Batman v Superman. Me personally, I like Zack Snyder's work. MCU, listen, me personally is my person. Personally, I think that people who say Zack Snyder ruined the DC cinematic universe, they should say the same about fucking that bitch ass, what's his name, Kevin Feige. I call him Kevin Faggot. Marvel's
Mm-hmm.
MCU. You want to know
Don't
why?
forget Joss Whedon, dude. Joss Whedon sucks.
Joss Whedon is worse than Kevin Feige. He's even worse. He sucks. These guys in DC, I feel like they're just Marvel lovers infiltrating the DC company and just making the worst possible comics ever. And they're so happen to be SJWs. That's what I feel like is going on because there's no way DC would do this shit. There's no way. Not intentionally.
Well, that's
Anyway,
because Hollywood's pretty much run by a fucking death cult.
Oh, Alex Cogan, he said that. Well, I would agree with that. Hollywood is ran by pedophiles, Satanists, all of them. Yes, that is very true. These people are
Hell
fucking disgusting.
Beelzebub.
Huh?
Hell Beelzebub.
Yeah, hell
It's pronounced
Beelzebub.
Beelzebub, dude. Beelzebub.
Or
I'm actually
Beelzebub.
fluent in my Satanism, dude.
Ah, well,
Yeah,
thank
these
you.
people.
Beelzebub.
Yeah, these just people are fucking disgusting. Honestly, I feel like DC should become its like own company and just become independent, like Image Comics. And they should like I think Image Comics, Marvel Comics, and DC Comics should just come together and just work with one another and pay each other's bills instead of working under bitch ass pedo Disney and fucking stupid ass WB. I think that's what they should do
Mm-hmm.
because there's no fucking way that this will ever fucking work working under a company. All the comic book companies should just come together and become independent so we can see Spawn and Superman and Batman and Spider-Man, more of these comics come out. So and people are forced to read them because you can say people read things online, right? I'm just thinking if they take it offline, you can't read it offline, they'll be enticed to buy more comics physically so they can support the comic book industry.
I
Because
propose we make our own Hollywood with blackjack, hookers, Mecca, and
Yes.
yep, pretty much. And also they need to like have their own comic book thing and work under each other so they don't have to deal with Hollywood and all this bullshit and they don't have to deal with these cocksuckers anymore because these guys are devil worshipping pieces of shit. You know? And I'm not a Christian either. So yeah, is anything
I
else?
don't think you have to be a Christian to know the devil sucks. I
I do
played
believe
Doom
it.
Eternal a
I
lot,
do
and
believe that there's a
I'm
creator.
already wanting to be like the Doom Slayer when I die.
Yeah.
All right, to be fair, we only know, God's side of the story. We don't know Satan's side of the story. Maybe he's being the bigger man and like, hey, I'm not going to get in it.
Well, here's my thing. I do believe there's a creator, and the reason why he's not responding to us because we're so busy praying to a book, we're not looking inside ourselves and finding the creator within because we are a reflection of God, and we come from the creator's image.
Dude, Dude, if you ask me, Lemmy is God, dude. There,
Lemmy.
that's my religion.
I believe,
Yeah,
I believe the
basically, I do
creator is the
believe.
universe. I believe the creator is the universe itself. Because every time you do something, laws of attraction, and that comes from the universe. I'm like, okay, God is the universe. There's no other way around. That's the only logical thing that I believe in.
You
So yeah,
know,
and we
I
do
like
ask him for stuff. It's not like we can't pray or anything. It's praying, but we ask him. I call it asking God because you never know.
that, and
Yeah, so
there's also taking matters in your own hands.
Yep.
so true.
And you got to channel God through you, I believe, because I think the best way to take matters in your own hands is you channel that God within you and go and do what you're supposed to do.
Exactly.
I'm
Dude,
a
that
man of
brings up
science.
a lot of Gundam Unicorn, and I love me some Gundam Unicorn. Not
Bro,
gonna lie, dude.
I fucking love Gundam and I love Transformers. I love that so much. Michael Bay,
Somehow I
Okay.
knew we'd be friends right then and there, man.
hell yeah, Matt Wheaton. And also, Michael Bay's Transformers, the only good movie he made was the first one. Why can't his other movies couldn't have been as good? You know what, Michael Bay, you
Personally,
have so
I
much.
feel the only good Transformers movies were the 1986 animated movie and Bumblebee.
Yeah, and I like the first Transformers. I did like Bumblebee. I didn't watch it fully, but for what I've seen, it was pretty decent. I just wish, Michael Bay has a lot of potential, in my opinion, just like Zack Snyder. But I would like Zack Snyder actually is a good director. Michael Bay, he just needs someone to help him with his shit because or a real Transformers fan because he really didn't know what he was doing. He really didn't, except for the first film.
He needs someone to rein him in a bit. Is what
Yep.
he needs. I mean,
Yeah, I don't hate Michael Bay. I feel like he just needs some help, with making these types of movies.
yeah,
He
Yeah.
relies on explosions and hot babes way too much.
Yep, and also same
yeah.
with the
That's
Dragon.
kind of why I respect Michael Bay. Really,
Also, and with the freaking thing with the whole Dragon Ball Evolution thing, I don't hate that movie. It's just like that person needed help making that movie. He did it for too much for a cash grab. He needed real Dragon Ball fans to help him with that movie. It was unique in its own right, but I mean, like, it just wasn't Dragon Ball. I don't hate it like every other fan base does. It was just not Dragon Ball to me. It just didn't hit the mark at all, especially the Street Fighter movie. But Ghost in the Shell movie, I actually like the live action movie because it was actually pretty good. I think Scarlett Johansson is a good actress, even though she's white. I don't care, if she is. She's a good actress.
Scarlett Johansson's pretty good as a major.
Yeah, she is.
I still gotta get Ghost in the Shell because I've heard some good things about the live action Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, me too.
It's still
And that's
not
why
Shiro, but I'll take that over Captain Marvel any day.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
And let me say something.
yeah.
Hold on. Let me say something about Captain Marvel right quick. I've been wanting to say this for a long time, and I want you guys to understand.
Alright.
SJWs kind of ruined Captain Marvel. I don't mind Captain Marvel being masculine. I don't mind her haircut. That's not my issue. The issue is they're using her as a means or means to an end. That means they're using her as a crutch to fill out their agenda. It's really bad. Like, I don't mind her character design. She needs bigger titties, but I don't mind her character.
Yes, sir.
I don't mind her character. I don't mind her masculinity. I don't mind her haircut. That's all gravy to me. It's the way they're using her and stuff like that. And people are saying that Goku would beat her. Marvel is overpowered. I don't think Goku would beat any of those types of characters. Goku's powerful,
overrated,
but
dude.
he's not beating someone that can absorb his fucking heat on that level.
The
She can just absorb his heat energy.
the only issue
Like, I don't see it.
the only issue I have with the Captain Marvel is the fact that she doesn't go through any trials. She gets her memories back like 2 times, and never once does she stop and say, "Wait a minute, who the hell am I?" She just gets her memories back. It's like, "Oh, this is who I am. Okay, I'm gonna go do superhero stuff."
Yeah, that's just kind of bogus to me and is no trials and tribulations. At least with the Superman character, he actually has depth and he's very overpowered. That's how you make a good story with an overpowered character. Learn it from Superman when the right writers are making him actual good in their writing. You know, unlike that stupid ass Injustice Superman, which I fucking hate. He reminds me of Homelander from The Boys. Homelander is a piece of shit, by the way, for those who don't know. Also, like I said about Captain Marvel, I don't mind her character design. I've seen people on Twitter trying to do redesigns of Captain Marvel as an anime girl, and people was getting pissed off. I was like, that does not look like Captain Marvel. That's not even Captain Marvel. And I was like, these guys are truly trying to piss off the SJWs. And I was like, you know what? I do think Captain Marvel does need a bit of a redesign. You know, maybe give her bigger titties. You know, make her costume a little bit more revealing. See, here's the problem. There's nothing wrong with a woman revealing herself. These women, these SJWs feel like, oh, I'm a woman and I don't need to reveal my parts. You don't have to. That's up to you. You don't have to reveal yourself. But if you're feeling a little spicy, you can do that. I'm not judging you for your lady parts. I want to know you for who you really are, not for your tits, even though I like titties.
Who doesn't?
Also, gotta agree with Alex Kogan. Alex, the fandom menace needs to let go of Star Wars as it is and support indies. Let Tinseltown burn into the ground and replace them.
Yeah, just let.
I'm still a fan of Gundam and Votons, man.
Yep, just let these entertainment companies that makes these franchises we love. They need to let these big companies go. It's like, you know what? We're just gonna let it go. They need to let these big companies go, man. They need to just break up. YouTube needs to break up with Google. Just let it go, Google. Let it the fuck go. Because you're gonna fucking have this site go down, and we're gonna wake up and we're not gonna see nothing on this site because you fucked it up, Susan. Let it go. Stop working under Google. Let it go.
And then BitChute can get the props it deserves.
Or Vidly.
Oh man, Vidly is full of trolls, dude. I don't want to go on there. It's full of trolls. I know it's trolls on here, but Vidly is just a place full of trolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
BitChute it is.
Guys.
BitChute
it
is.
Not good here,
and Blair was supposed to come back, but here's the thing. Someone on Twitter, the guy who made Blair on Twitter, said that human rights is trans rights is human rights. Now, let me say this. Being a tranny is not the same thing as a human life breathing and living with freedom. That's not the same thing. Being a tranny, to me, is someone who lives their life trying to be something that they're not, but they be who they want to be. They want to be a woman. They want to transition. Okay, that's fine. But you're not going to sit here and compare human rights to trans rights. It's not the same, and you cannot compare it. I'm not going to roast the guy. I just think he's misguided. And after he everything he did, listen, he's just a misguided dude. And I know Twitter is just a cesspool of people who's just will hate on you if you talk anything about that kind of stuff, about trans and all of that. It wasn't a trans. I seen a video, someone make a video on a tranny dancing in a library full of children with girls' clothing on. He was doing that. And I'm like,
that's
listen.
cringe.
And yet,
it's pedophilia, dude.
And yet I cannot play Senran Kagura because that's misogyny, and I will get terminated on YouTube.
That is stupid. That is stupid. And I'm like, dude, you're dancing in front of children. That is pedophilia. They're obviously pushing pedophilia. This is going to open the door to pedophilia. Soon you're going to see men in girls' clothes walking around with little tiny girls that's like 5 years old.
Cuties,
dude, don't even get me started on cuties, man.
I try to avoid that shit. That shit is pedophilia 101. Fuck that shit. That shit is disgusting.
And people want to call cuties stunning, brave, and empowering.
Yeah. You guys actually might want to share, your guys' links to your channels, if possible, to Alex Kogan, because he wants to follow you guys, if possible.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I don't have any content to speak of in my channel, so
listen, Alex Kogan, if you want to freaking hear me go the hell off, let me just post a link to my channel. Hold on.
Let me find my
Let me go.
But no, I've already. I don't know if you guys know the guy's name, but there's a guy named the Almighty Lodi. It's an ironic name, mind you. And he talks about he talked about the movie Cuties, and it's just as bad, if not worse, than what we all thought it would be, like times 10.
Actually, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta do something real quick. So you guys keep talking. I'll be
All
back in
right.
a few minutes.
Here's my channel, Alex.
We
Here's my
also
channel
have
right here.
Judy's biggest fan, Movie Blob of the Hut.
Alright, here we are. Cut.
I'll just post my channel in the link in the chat.
Now, how do I do this? Do I just put in the private chat, or like I never did
I
this?
just put the
before,
URL in there. I just put the URL.
So. Okay, and
Man, if you hear people in the back, don't worry about it.
that's you. Okay.
Yeah, just put Dionysus in Animix. Just put your channels in the private chat for me.
Alright, here we go.
A private chat.
And-
Oh shit, my shit is public. I don't want no random idiots going to my channel just so they can say some stupid shit.
Well, but to be fair, can they just well, not mine. Your name's in okay.
Let me take off my stuff and put it in the private chat.
I already put it in the private chat, so I've already put mine in. Listen, if I get hate, I want to eat that shit like gross.
You know, fuck it. It's just gonna be on there. My mouse is fucking stupid. But yeah, that's my whole thing. Is like, and then here's the thing about Abby from The Last of Us 2. She had potential, but they made her. These SJWs wanted to make her into their little symbol. Listen, that scene from The Last of Us 2. That shit did not fucking bother me. It did not. You know, I don't mind seeing Abby naked. I really don't. I like masculine females. I don't mind seeing that. I like characters like Uzaki-chan. I do not mind seeing those kind of women, bro. I do not mind it. It's these fucking JWs, man. I like masculine females like Abby or Captain Marvel, and I like big titty women like Uzaki-chan. I like both. I love that shit.
But here's the thing: you also have to have a good personality too.
Exactly, and that's what I want in a view. I want a good personality. This SJW shit has warped the minds of other people. It's not just SJWs. It's like it's Black Lives Matter. It's the LGBTQ. These places are agendas. These black people who play the victim card.
It's also the globalist elite running our lives to the ground.
The deep state, pretty much. And these fucking these Black Lives Matter people. What's worse, people calling you a N-worded? I would say the N-word with the horror, but I don't want to get this live stream. But I was about to say it. Sorry. Or someone actually freaking patting you on the head like a dog and saying, "Oh, look at the little N-worded." You rather be insulted because people pitying you is even worse. They're treating you like a victim, like you can't handle your own. That's even worse than being insulted, man.
Again, we're supposedly the baddies.
Yeah, and mind you, by the way, the burn, loot, murder, they even burned, loot, and murdered their own race, by the way, like the black-owned businesses and whatnot.
Which
and
is
even
wrong.
killed,
Yeah, that part.
and even killed a little black girl.
Which is fucking wrong. I'm like, these people are talking about
they're trying to be supportive. I'm sorry.
And they aren't being held up on charges and are being championed. Why?
And they always talk about fucking white people, and it's fucking insulting. It's like,
of course, it's always white people. We're the white devil. We're the
we are the blood-sucking demons that will eat your babies.
Exactly. It's like,
we're the blood-sucking demons that'll eat your babies.
We are the demons.
Babies, the other white meat.
I mean, hell, there's the unseen penis loser who he sees himself as the white savior for Japan, even though he's not the white savior. And what was funny as well, to kind of boot here, is absolutely hilarious. Where you know the movie Soul, right?
Yeah, I seen it. Well, I didn't see it, but I seen glimpses of it, and I was like, meh.
Well, the movie sold. Some journalist was complaining that it wasn't, get ready for this, black enough.
Which is stupid.
Jesus
People tell
fucking
And
what
guess
do
what?
what do you want? Somebody who's ghetto with their pants sagging down? That is stupid. That is stereotypical.
And
Listen,
guess
I'm a
what?
mixed person, and I'm insult. It's insulting, because I'm both white and black, right, and other things too, you know. So it's like it's not fucking fair. It's not fair at all to anybody.
And it was made by a white woman. Like, what?
Yeah, it's like you expect her to know everything about making people black enough. You expect her to know that? It's like these people have no common sense. These SJWs need to shut the fuck up.
They want to be the white savior. They want to be the white knight to protect, the black people, the Asian people, the every people.
Wait a minute.
Because they want to be seen as important. They're the real.
I thought Asian people are white, man. I mean,
I don't know. On Twitter now, it's hey, stop the Asian hate. Even though the white guy that killed the Asian people only did it because he's a sad, pathetic simp. He was mad because he couldn't get any poon, and so
aren't
it was.
He's an asshole because he's an asshole.
White people. I mean, doesn't white people like Asians? Hence why there's a lot of white guys who like anime or something like that. They want to go to Japan and all. What's up with this?
Wait,
exactly.
I'm not understanding. These SJWs are fucking stupid. They'll give you a fucking migraine, man. I'm telling you.
And here's the thing: it's like, do they not know there's black people, Mexican, especially Mexican when it comes to Dragon Ball Z? Who boy?
Jesus. Me personally, look, there's
also white Mexicans too.
Yeah, there are. There's black Mexicans, there's white Mexicans. They're just mixed people. And here's my thing. There's a guy named SSJ9K who makes stereotypical black versions of the characters. I'm like, okay, here's the thing. Why does black people always gotta be depicted as stereotypical? Can't they be like he's saying what if it's a black Goku? Those videos are funny, but I'm like, see, that's the thing. These people they feel like they got stereotype black people. Like, no, they don't have to do that.
Yeah, and I mean, Marvel and DC does that, like the character Gigi Williams, aka Ironheart, I think her name is. She had a dad who got killed because he's black, of course. She had another dad who was black, and apparently he got killed. And I think she, when she was a kid, she was a thief. And it's like, wait a minute. You're complaining about characters being, stereotypes, but yet Gigi here is just.
It's actually Riri Williams, dude, which couldn't be any more appropriate because Ree,
yeah, Ree, and all that shit. And it's the anime 343 is really good at doing the Ree.
The reset it.
That's all they fucking do. All they do is read because that's the only language they know.
You know what's hilarious? I'm not going to give you full details, but I'm making a comic. I'm got the characters and all planned. I got a yokai, a Japanese character. I have a Celtic character. And I've looked up some African mythologies. They're all a lot. And I got my eye on one called the Impundulu. I'm pretty sure I said that name wrong. It's the vampiric lightning bird of South America. I mean, not South America, South Africa. But also I'm using one character who will be based on a Mexican folklore. And the thing is, with my comic, there will be diversity, but it's going to be that appropriate type of diversity. Like, they're not going. The character who will be based on an African mythical creature, she's not going to be the black person. She's going to be a person who is based on this African creature.
Yeah. Also, I got to ask you guys something, all of you. What do you think about the battle comparison between comic books and anime? A lot of people have this notion that anime will win or comics will win. What is your opinion? Like Superman versus Goku or some random anime character versus a comic book character? I think comics will win that a lot, but I want to know what your opinions on that because a lot of people just get
Don't
heated.
care.
Hmm?
That's my thoughts. Don't care.
I think manga is going to win simply because comics now are just woke pieces of shit. And the only thing that the West has going for it when it comes to comics is Indiegogo. Indiegogo is the only one that can stand a chance against the legends like Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, etc.
Oh
But
no, but I understand that. But I'm talking about when you're comparing the characters in a fight, like
I thought we were talking
like
about like
death
SG.
battle and stuff like that. I'm
Yeah.
talking about
Okay.
that.
I got you. Okay. Well, who? Okay. So, to be fair, anyone from Dragon Ball Z who is hella OP could probably defeat Superman because you gotta
I
think
don't think these characters in Dragon Ball are fully universal. They're like universal over time, but we have
Mhm.
not seen them do some straight up universal shit except Xeno. That's what I think
True.
because a lot of people is like blowing this universal thing way out of proportion. You know, it's
True,
like
and also you got like a character like Shigaraki from Boku no Hero, who if he touches you, you're dead. So if
he
he
can pretty
can
much decay
touch,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, he
So if
has the
he
ability
touches
to.
if he touches Superman, then it's all over.
Well, here's the thing about Superman. He goes beyond the plot device. So if he wanted to, he could find a way to get rid of that. That's what I'm saying. Like these comic book characters are so over fucking powered.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah,
So how is Shigaraki
even
gonna
the
touch him?
most overpowered, even the most OP anime characters gonna have a pretty hard time with Superman.
Yeah,
Oh
like
wait,
Kumagawa Masagi. Anybody heard of him? He can control all fiction. He can make your powers become fiction. But then you got a guy like Franklin Richards who's 1,000 times more powerful than that dude. So it's like,
Then of course there's Tekkaman Blade.
and also JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5, Golden Wind Requiem, Golden
yeah,
Experience. Yeah.
yeah, I know what you're talking about, where you can turn reality down to zero. See, here's the
Mm-hmm.
thing: there's characters who's immune to reality warping in Marvel, DC, Image Comics, so that won't work. And the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure characters are fucked. Like, there's only one character I can think of, and that's Heaven Over Earth Dio. That dude is overpowered. But
Yeah.
like, there's people who said Alucard would beat Spawn. I'm like, hell no, Spawn is too powerful. If you read his comics, he will destroy Alucard. And I'm like, a lot
Yeah,
of
and Spawn's pretty much a loving tribute to Devilman, if you ask me.
I think so. But you know, like Spawn is just too powerful for someone like Alucard or Goku or stuff like that. You know, it's like these dudes are too powerful in comics. Then you got people who bring in Dante from Devil May Cry. I'm like, he's too damn powerful. You seen the fight with him in Mundus and Devil May Cry 1? That dude is OP as hell.
I mean, to be fair, it's more like how is the setting, the scene going to be? Like, or can we have prep time? I know that's like an obvious Batman thing, you know. Does he have prep time or whatever? But if characters from each side gets together and think of a game plan, I think it might be 50-50. Because you also got to think, like, Morphle has the Infinity Stone, so...
And I also got to mention
Yeah,
Akira
I'm
Ito
still
from
on here.
Devilman.
Someone was trying to, yeah.
I also got to mention. Oh, sorry. You go first.
So yeah, you know, with that is like, it's just all over the place. It's all over the place. Comics has just some overpowered shit going on. In my opinion, DC is even more overpowered than Marvel. It's like to a certain extent. It is like, bro, it's like these characters are so powerful. How is like, and then people saying Goku can beat the Silver Surfer. I'm like, hell no. Silver Surfer would obliterate Goku. And I'm a huge Goku fan. Goku is my second favorite character in the world right next to Spawn. Spawn is my favorite character. Silver Surfer
Dude,
would destroy Goku.
if we're talking my favorite character in fiction or favorite characters, Guts, Kenshiro, Kiriko
I-
Kyuubi, or Photoms,
Hold on.
Tekkaman Blade.
I like Tekken Man Blade. He's actually really cool. Let me actually look him up. Hold on.
And then, of course, there's Akira Fudo from Devilman 2.
You know, like I like those type of characters, like Tekken Man and all of that.
Hang on, guys. We got another guest coming on.
Oh,
Might be here for about another 15 minutes or so. So,
Nice.
we had one, but apparently somehow he just disappeared.
Oh, this
Nani?
character? You talk about this character, Tekken? I love that character. He's really good, actually.
He's actually talking about Alex. Basically, he wanted to jump on, but Alex, if you're still there, dude, I took both Matt and Dionysus Sama's links and put them into the comments. So,
Oh, that's right. I can't. Hold on. I can't really do anything with the comments.
Yeah, I really like Tekken Man. He's actually really cool. I think there's an original one before him, but I really do like this one.
But also, I got the greatest way to piss off everyone. Naruto can beat Superman.
I mean, so many people said that. I mean, like, honestly, that doesn't affect me. I'm a huge Superman fan. Naruto, I respect Naruto. It doesn't really affect me. I mean, if people believe Naruto can beat Superman, I mean, have at it. But I know it's not true. But Naruto is pretty powerful in his own right. But there's only so much he can do. He has limits. There's only so much he can do. Now, he did cut the moon in half, but Superman can do that too. I mean,
Dude, Superman could teabag the moon into dust.
if he wanted to, he can use the force of his knuckle just to shatter the moon. He's that fucking, like, Superman is strong as fuck. Like, people don't understand how powerful Superman is. You just say random characters like, nah, Superman is overpowered.
Dude,
I believe
if
Spawn
only
is
the
the only
creator of
character.
Superman would have realized how much a powerful character he created.
Yeah. And then Todd McFarlane's Spawn, he's able to fight someone like Superman. You guys don't understand it. Spawn is so fucking powerful. He's really powerful. Todd McFarlane does not understand, but he made a really fucking powerful character. He's like he wrote random shit in a comic book and just threw it on
And
a
Todd
page.
McFarlane's one of my favorite people in comics, period.
Yeah, because he's independent and he's not catering to these SJW faggots
Uh-huh.
and stuff like that. And then I gotta say something about Redo of Healer. I know this one is controversial. See, here's the thing. Redo of Healer is pretty cool. It's fun and all. But I was never really into the whole fantasy thing or the fantasy setting. I like things more modern. See, I miss anime back in the early 2000s. You know, now it's like fan service and stuff like that. I like that. It's cool. Every anime has its different generations of things and all that other stuff. I like Redo of Healer. But I like anime back in the early 2000s, like Air Master. Hey, wait a minute. Mr. Anime 343, did you watch Air Master?
I don't think I have. Why?
It's a really good anime. It came out in like 2003. You should check it out. It's on Crunchyroll, but I know you don't like Crunchyroll, but you should check it out. I think I suggested that on another stream that I was on my DBZ and GT for Life channel, but you should go and check out Air Master. And I said Air Master. Air Master. It's really good. You know,
Okay.
anime
Well,
like that.
check it out.
You know, Scryed. You ever heard of that? Or some people say Scribe. Anybody heard of that? Please check that out. It's so good.
Alright.
Yeah,
See,
I'm playing.
See, my anime taste lies more on the sci-fi cyberpunk spectrum,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, I love Ghost in the Shell. Like, I love anime from the late 90s, early 2000s, dude, and the mid 2000s. Like, just that was a great era for anime, and I miss that era. Like, it felt like it was more,
80s, 90s, and early 2000s anime. That shit was the golden age of anime, man.
yeah, man. It's like, dude, it was so much variety. Now it's just like one particular thing is like, I wish they'll go back to the old days. Anime is still pretty decent, but I want them to go back and make it just like the way it was and you just have a bunch of variety. You have the new stuff, and then you have the old stuff, and we will never have to get tired of it. Like I love anime, dude. I love anime the way it used to be. I
Same
love it
here,
now.
and not just that, but we didn't have any of this political bullshit. We could just sit down, watch anime, and no one had to worry if the voice actors or actresses are being an asshole or any of that shit.
Yeah, man. We just
Exactly, man. That's
it was
why
a simpler
that's
time,
why
man.
the 80s to early 2000s was pretty much the golden age of, well, damn near everything, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
we
It
even
was-
had PlayStation 2 and Xbox in the early 2000s, and those
Yeah,
were pretty
man.
much the last great consoles, man.
Yeah, man. It was a simpler time, man. I actually have a Dreamcast, PS2, Xbox 360, GameCube. I'm planning on getting the original GameCube, PS4. I'm planning on getting the Xbox Series X, but I'm not sure about that one because there's no games for it. You know,
Dude, I got Xbox 360, PS3, OG Xbox, PC that could play PS2, NES, NES, PC Engine, Dreamcast. Let's see what else. Genesis, Sega
Oh.
CD.
my man. Like I freaking, oh man, I've been wanting to get a Sega Genesis again. You know, mine's kind of broke, due to age or whatever. Oh god,
Dude,
I'm getting another one.
Just get a Genesis Mini or go the emulation route, man.
I would go to emulation, but it just doesn't feel the same. I like to have the physical one. I like to have both the digital and physical. I'm gonna give
Alex
me another.
actually brings up a good point. He says anime is similar to Hollywood in this respect. It goes in cycles. What's trendy now will be second fiddle later.
Yeah, exactly. Like in about 10 or 20 years, who's gonna watch Redo of Healer? No one is gonna watch a dude with a green eye running around taking revenge. No one is gonna watch that. You know?
I'll gladly watch redo a healer over Twilight, if that makes any sense.
Okay, let me say something about motherfucking Twilight. Okay, and Hellsing as well. Let me say something about those. I liked Hellsing. I just feel like Alucard is overrated, and fucking Edward is so. I hate Edward. He's so boring. I can't stand him. Now, I'm not gonna lie. There are some good scenes in that movie, but that doesn't take away that the movie is bad. The movie is just bad. Well, not bad, but it's boring. I don't like in Hellsing. At least it had fun with it. You know,
At least it got vampire Nazis, dude.
yeah, it does have vampire Nazis. Also, there is a lot of intense scene in Hellsing. I won't deny that. Seeing Alucard get raped and seeing him smile, that was pretty disturbing. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I saw that, I was pretty disturbed. Alucard kind of makes me laugh. Like I can't take him seriously. Like he's really funny to me. You know, I don't know. Alucard is just not
even better if you watch the Team Force Star Bridge stuff, man. I mean,
oh god, Team Four Star. The Yamcha haters themselves.
Yeah, that just made Alucard's legacy jump straight to legend status, man.
My favorite part was
legendary laugh status.
My favorite part was, and before you ask, yes, that was a JoJo reference.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Foreshadowing JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. A lot of people want to see Dio versus Alucard. I think Dio will win, honestly. I'm not a fan of Dio, but at all. But I think Dio will win. I don't like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure like that. The newer one. Remember the OVA everyone from the 80s?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I want to see the OVA from the 80s, man.
I love that version. I wish they would go and do that, but they have this weird art style. The frame rate in the newer one is good, but the art style fucking bugs the fuck out of me.
The art style's not that bad. I mean, at least to me.
Oh god. Well, I mean, still like
at least it's different from the Moe nonsense we be getting on the daily.
Exactly. And also, the thing is about Dio in the OVA, he was actually scary. He was threatening. He felt that threatening. And the new one, he's kind of memeish, you know. Like I can't see him as anything else but a meme. The old one, he just felt more threatening. Like I was actually kind of threatened with seeing him in the OVA. He was actually really threatening and creepy. Like I missed the way the OVA looked. It looked like the Fist of the North Star art style.
I find Alucard to be simultaneously serious and funny. You watch him because he's having fun tearing fools up.
Yeah, he does.
I love 80s action movies because
Monday.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Hellsing is basically the perfect distillation of 80s action flicks in anime form.
Yeah,
same with Empty Geist.
And also, people kept comparing Edward Cullen to Alucard. Like, it was so funny because it was like, okay, it's these pictures where like, oh, Bella, and then Alucard just shoots him in the head. I'm like, God damn.
I love it. I love that.
Oh, dude.
To me, it's
that
like
was catharsis, man.
Also,
when people look at Alucard, a lot of the fanboys of him, the same way they accuse Twilight fans for acting the way they act with Edward Cullen, they do the same with Alucard. I'm like, dude, you can't be talking about Twilight in the fans if you're going to do the same thing with Alucard. Alucard is not a pretty boy guy you can ship anybody with. He's a monster. He's a killer. He's supposed to be feared and disliked. He's a fucking evil person who likes killing and tearing shit up and having fun. That's Alucard. He's not Edward Cullen.
He's slightly less evil to the other major evil that is the Major.
Also, Alex actually brings up a good point. Also, the Major has one of the best villain speeches. I think it's actually referring to the Hellsing character.
Anybody watch the original Hellsing anime?
I actually had it on DVD once.
I prefer Hellsing Ultimate because Nazi
Hellsing
zombies,
Ultimate
dude.
No, Hellsing Ultimate looks visually better. It looks visually better than the original. The original was pretty kind of cool, but the Ultimate one, it was better visuals. That's because it was made in like 2005 or something. So of course it's gonna look better than the 90s version. But that's not always the case with everything. Because you have things from the 90s that look better than the shit that we get now. But, you know, like I said, when it comes to redo of Healer, that Yakuza Western fat, I'm going to get diabetes in 3 years ass bitch. This dude called Mr. Anime 343 a pedophile. And I'm like, you don't accuse a man for liking 3-year-olds because he likes a fucking anime.
That word is absolutely dangerous to just throw around, and these idiots need to stop doing that.
Yeah, Yakuza Western.
That's my main beef with anime haters. They call anybody who has even the slightest enjoyment of Japanese cartoons pedos, and that's genuine bullshit.
That's exactly what Yakuza Western Killer, where he calls himself Yakuza Western Killer. It's like, dude. You accuse people of that. It's like, what is up with all those toys and anime shit you have in your background? Just sell all of that because you're not a real fan. You can't accuse people of that shit. You fucking retard. Like, because he likes redo of Healer. Shit.
I mean, that's why I really like freaking redo of Healers, because basically, A, it freaking pisses off the SJWs. B, nobody ever talks about it. I usually like to share my thoughts after each episode I watch. Like, you know, there are people that don't like it, but, you know, there are some people that do. Like, you know, my good friend Jose, a.k.a. Anime69 over on Twitter. But here's the thing. Different tastes for different people. We need to be respectful of each other's tastes. But
that's redo is very much on my bucket list.
Yeah, and also, you know, like, damn it, I forgot the point. Oh, there's a character I like in there. She does not give in to Kayuga. She's not gonna have sex with him at all, and she just masturbates. Like, her name is Eve Reese, or the Demon Lord, or who's supposed to be a demon. She's my favorite character in the show. She does not give it to Kaoru. I like that. You know,
I like the Wolf Girl. She's just precious.
The Wolf Girl is. I like her. You know, she's powerful. She can just create ice out of anywhere. If only she was powerful like Iceman, she'll be
Yeah,
really
she's like a
overpowered.
weak version of Bezdeth.
I'm sorry.
Also,
I don't see her as Esdeath. She's like she doesn't. She's nothing like Esdeath to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I don't
like
see it.
Death is like a really kinky ass villain who wants to stomp on your balls and have you call her mommy.
Yeah, like Esdeath is a piece of shit. What's her name? What's her name? Setsuna. She's actually
Yeah.
kind of cool. She keeps to
Yes,
herself.
yeah. Which is funny because she has the same name as the character from the Yashamina anime, the Inuyasha sequel.
Also, she has the same name as that guy from the Last Blade video game made by SNK. I love that guy, by the way. So that's what
Oh.
reminds me. That's what it reminds me of. And also,
I gotta play Last Blade, dude.
man, Last Blade is the shit. Anime hates are jealous, are just jealous. Haters are just jealous of the fact that Japan is making more money than they ever could.
And
Yeah.
then, of course, there's also the elitist douchebags like Lance Rothman who claim anime is shit because as he has literally all the shit excuses of your average anime haters. One
Ugh.
frame per second
Man.
animation,
These
big
people need
eyes, bland storytelling, bland characters, but all of it bullshit.
Yeah.
Also, if you want to call out other anime elitists, I suggest Digibro, Mother's Basement, The Anime Man, Professor Otaku, like, Matt has been doing.
Digibro, with Digibro, you should call him Beatrice because he goes by Beatrice now because he's a transgender now.
To me,
Who's
he's always freaking Digibro. I don't fucking care. I do not fucking care.
Dude, who the fuck's Beatrice?
Digibro, that's who Beatrice is. And he also
Yeah.
talks shit about Sword Art Online. I'm not gonna lie, Sword Art Online has a lot of flaws. And
I'm sorry, it sucks. I'm sorry.
It has a lot
sucks.
of fucking flaws.
Yeah,
They
I'm
need to
not a
fix
fan
that-
of Sword
a lot
Art
of
Online.
that shit.
It's just
I
not
do
for
like
me.
Sword Art Online, but there's a lot of shit they need to fix, dude. There's a lot of shit they need to fix. I like Sword Art Online, but there's a lot of shit that they need to fix. It has a lot of flaws. Digibro was on the nose about that, but when you had all these guys kept making videos on it, I'm like, okay, we fucking get it now. And then these people keep comparing Kirito to Guts because both of them are called the Black Swordsmen.
And
People say they
that
can only-
shit is just beyond cringe and is the main reason why I hate Sword Art Online because, good God, people with no fucking culture nor wit
I'm like-
comparing a really scrawny ass little bitch like Kirito to something like Guts. And I'm like
I'm saying to people's like, why can't we have two Black Swordsmen? I like both Kirito and Guts. That's just me. I'm sorry, Matt Wheaton. I like Kirito both Guts. And I'm gonna be honest.
It's fine, but it's fine. It's just the fanboys of Sword Art Online just give me a fucking headache. I'm sorry.
They do, and they're making
about-
people like me look bad because I'm a fan of it, and they're making people like me look bad.
But you want to know something? You want to know something?
Yeah.
I would rather have the most over-the-top, obnoxious, elitist fanboy or fangirl than to have a woke-ass loser in this fandom.
Yeah,
Because at least
agree.
the over-the-top,
Who's a fat ass?
at least the over-the-top fan, they still love the show. Maybe a little extra, but they still love the show.
Yeah,
Yeah, I kind of, admittedly, I'm kind of a bit of the over-the-top, obnoxious variety. I will admit.
Well, at least you don't tell
Oh,
people that I'm
God.
gonna come to your house and burn your house down. The kind of fan. At least you're not that.
Well,
At least you're
yeah. At least I'm not that variety, if that makes any
Yeah.
sense.
Now, me personally, with Kirito versus Guts, when people talk about that matchup, I'm like, Guts is physically stronger than Kirito. Let's just keep that out of the fucking way. He's way stronger than him. But I believe Kirito is faster. So if Guts goes into Berserk armor, he takes it because he's too strong physically. But Kirito is fast enough to get away from him and keep his distance. So I'm not understanding this comparison. Guts is too strong physically. He has the physical advantage, and then his sword may have more reach because it's longer. It's like the blade is 7 foot or just as tall as him, and he's like, what?
It's a slab of steel, is what it is.
Yeah, it's like it's pure. It's a sword that's like around his height, made out of pure steel. It's a good sword, and it's really long, and it can cut through a lot of stuff. I don't know how Kirito is gonna block that, with such a short range weapon. He needs his like big Buster sword that he had when he was like a fairy or whatever. He needs that because he's not gonna, or his lightsaber sword, because he's not gonna do anything with the other two. It's not strong enough. I don't believe so.
Yeah, the best he could do is basically dodge roll.
Yeah, he has to dodge.
Style, man.
He has to
Also,
dodge Guts,
anime-
which he can do.
Yeah.
He can easily dodge Guts.
Okay.
It's just that if Guts catches him, he's gonna get damaged heavily because Guts is too fucking strong. He's too strong. But Kirito can get hits on him, but what is it gonna do to a dude? It's like a speedster going up against a really strong dude, pretty much. Your speed is it will do some good, but how good is it gonna do against a dude who's pretty much a fucking unstoppable force?
Yeah, that's a good point. But also, if you want to talk about other anime elitists, what about Jeff Stu, aka Mother's Basement?
That dude jacks off in his mother's basement. Yeah.
Bazinga!
His fucking fake ass, fucking angry video game nerd looking ass. His fake ass angry video game nerd. Get out of here, dude.
One thing I really can't stand. One thing I really can't stand.
Animix.
Fake ass James Roll.
The one thing I really can't stand about Mother's Basement is the fact that he whines about how itchy or fan-service anime is misogyny, even though it's not. It's meant for the
He's
totally
demographic. This dude is an idiot.
Misogyny.
It's meant for the targeted demographic, and not just that, but how many hot guys are there in anime for the ladies, right?
Yeah, I don't see him.
It's like there's fan service for the ladies too. All that stuff about the males looking good and all of that. That's for the ladies, man.
Exactly. You don't see Goku walking up looking like some neckbeard going, "Milady, I'm going to destroy Frieza now." Like, no.
You don't see that. He's a big muscular dude who has a good looking wife. Goku is a good looking dude, if you're gonna be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
His wife's pretty much easy on the eyes too.
I'm surprised.
I think the best looking dude, like back in the early 2000s, I heard stories about a bunch of fangirls becoming Dragon Ball fans is because of Trunks. Trunks is a good looking character.
He was the pretty boy. He was like, okay, he was the reason why we got girls in Dragon Ball.
Exactly. It's like, dude, like these anime guys don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
And do we need to talk about Sesshomaru from Inuyasha? Because I remember when MySpace was big back in the day. Whoo, boy, the fangirls were thirsty.
Man, there was jizzing in their pants. They're like, oh! They was jizzing in their fucking pants over there.
Exactly.
Like I said, man, these people get to. I bet Mother's Basement be skeeting to those fucking goddamn moe girls that he be talking about as misogynists. I bet after he's done with the video, he goes in his basement, get out the lotion, get out the tissue, and he be going to fucking town with his fucking 3mm. Get out of here with this fucking fake ass James Roll looking dude.
He probably sounds like he probably sounds like a.
Go have sex with him in the basement too.
He probably sounds like a turtle too.
Cuties, man. Dude probably likes cuties.
He probably does like cuties with his ugly ass.
You know, it's funny. It's because every time these idiots keep saying how if you like X, how you like a spicy anime girl, whatever, you're a pedo. The person who was talking about how Sorceress from Dragon's Crown, mind you, a grown-ass woman, the guy said this is pedophilic. And months later, hold on. Months later, he was charged with pedophile. He had child pornography. These people self-project.
They do, and I'm like, I just want to slap these people in their fucking mouth. Seriously, they need to get slapped in their fucking mouth.
Exactly.
him.
Also, another
Damn,
thing
like
that
this
really
mother's
freaking
basement dude, living off his
Yeah.
mom's food stamp.
Ayo.
Oh, dude, you're just dropping
Man,
zinger bombs like
quoting this
you're
guy.
going out of style there, Animix. I'm
Hell
sorry.
yeah, fuck
Hey.
that mother. Fucking
Just
Hey, somebody
back.
in his mom's
Yeah,
basement.
Hey, somebody better call the cops because there's just been a murder.
Yeah, basically, let me
Bitch
just
ass
simply
dude.
say another thing, guys, about Mother's Basement. Another thing about Mother's Basement was, his comment to about freaking cat girls being the equivalent of sex slaves. That freaking just pissed me the hell off.
He's a sex slave to his own computer. That's what he is.
Dude,
Man.
Listen, we can roast this dude all fucking
Roast
day. I got all
after
day. I can
roast.
roast this fucking nerdy
let me say
faggot all
something.
day.
Let me say something. If Mother's Basement actually talks shit about Anna and Una Puma from Dominion Tank Police, I'd like to see some Anna and Una Puma cosplayers beat the shit out of him and kick him in the fucking spons.
I would like to see him.
If he
try to
has
fight
one.
Listen, man, I'm gonna be honest. I would like to see him try to record himself trying to fight one of those cosplayers. He gets into a fight. He gets his ass whooped, but he's still trying to fight. He's getting into a fight with one of these.
It's gonna be like WWE. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?
Yeah, like he's really getting into a fight with these fucking people, and he just gets his ass handed to him, but he's trying so hard.
But no, it's also funny.
Because Stone Cold said so.
Wait, you know what's also hilarious though?
Ass beat from one up one side of the street and down the other. Quote from Hank Hill.
But no, you know what's hilarious though is idiots like in a Mother's Basement sitting there saying how this is misogynistic. How many female cosplayers have we seen cosplay as Nami from One Piece, Kachira, or insert Queensblade character here, Seven Cowgirl Girls, Yoko from Gurren Lagann, and Master Musumi characters? How many female characters has cosplayed? Oh, also even Ruko from Dragon's Maid. And yet, it's misogynistic.
Oh my god! You know what, guys? Let me type in something. Hold on. Let me type in something. You guys heard of that show Love Live, right?
You know, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's a character called Watanabe. Watanabe you. Okay, that's the character. I really like her, right? There's a bunch of spicy pictures of her online by a particular artist. I'm gonna go on Mother's Basement channel. I'm gonna post links to those pictures on his channel because he keeps fucking around. He's gonna get me posting links on his channel of that spicy stuff, and let's see what he will do with it then, bitch ass. Okay, I'm gonna show you what a true anime perv looks like. You fucking retard talking about misogyny. Get out of here before I come over there and slap your glasses off. Then it's gonna be a real WWE match.
Oh, hells yes. I would pay good freaking money for that.
I'll whoop that man. Fuck that. He's an idiot. Like, come on. This guy's an idiot. Let me type in this dude's Mother's Basement channel with his ugly ass.
Dude,
hold on.
He is the type of fan who's like, Goku is my favorite Pokemon from the anime Yugi Moon.
Look, he said he made a video, the hottest trash anime of winter 2021. Man, your channel is trash. Look at this. Look
That's
at
just
this.
that, but it takes a lot.
1.13 million. Oh, most of them are dead subscribers. Look at this trash ass content.
That's just that, but your name is.
Look at this.
Your name is Mother's Basement. Have some dignity.
Yeah, man. Oh, I'm living in my mom's basement. Come on, dude. Look at this trash ass content. Get out of here. Let me stop hurting my eyes with this trash.
Yeah,
and then his banner, his YouTube banner looks like an anime character. He has an anime version of himself. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Dude is an idiot, and he's confused. And he don't know what he wants. Mother's basement.
Mother's basement. Yeah. Anyway, but like I said, I really don't like the guy, and also he made like one of the most anti-Semitic statements about Goblin Slayer. He actually had the gall to actually compare the freaking goblins of Goblin Slayer to Israelites.
That is some serious mental retardation.
I mean, you can't compare it. They're fucking goblins. Oh, goblins is like Israel. You can't compare them.
You know what's funny? You know what's hilarious is people like this that are absolutely entertaining. You know how we look at, say, orcs, and like, oh, look at the pig people, right? Look at the green ugly people. These people, Mother's Basement and other SJWs, they look at orcs and go, oh my god, black people. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
dude.
yeah. The same thing we do with Piccolo or Manekians from Dragon Ball. Oh,
And
Piccolo's black. Fuck out of here.
And it's like, why are you seeing black people in an orc, dude? Like, something's wrong with you. Something
These
is
people are-
wrong with you.
These people are the real fucking racist. I'm trying to tell a lot of these anime guys, they're actually some real racist motherfuckers, dude. They're actually the
And
real racist.
and also they will sit there and say the Titans from Attack on Titan, they're Jewish apparently.
Oh, and
How-
also I see a video of him roasting freaking Dragon's Dogma. Man, that's one of the best games Capcom ever made. This dude is such a fucking goddamn cuck.
Yeah,
Mm.
he is.
This dude he's talking about the anime from Netflix. The anime was actually pretty good. Oh, let me see this. Let me see this one. He's talking about Ghost in the Shell. How the Ghost in the Shell remake portrays the source material.
Man, but
Okay.
you didn't even read the OG Ghost in the Shell.
He probably didn't.
He's the type of fan that's like, Goku's my favorite Pokemon.
He doesn't even understand the difference between Pokemon and
Digimon.
Digimon, Dragon Ball, anything like that. But yeah, man, this guy Mother's Basement, man, we could talk about this idiot all fucking day long.
Dude, we could roast him like a barbecue all day.
Yeah, man, this dude is a fucking goddamn cut. Look at his avatar in one of his videos. He looks like a fake ass AVGN, man.
Man, I'm trying to look at his Twitter page if he has one. I mean, there's a couple of people by the name of Mother's Basement.
This is probably his 50th video on SAO. SAO the movie. Original scale makes no fucking ordinal scale makes no fucking sense. Fight me. I'm not. Why would I fight you? You're weak as fuck. I will break you the minute my fucking hand touches you. I don't even have to hit you. Me looking at you will break you down, you fucking pussy.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
out of here.
Actually, he's worse than a cuck. He's actually a simp because basically, here's the thing. He's actually a simp because here's the thing. Freaking, his girlfriend actually has an OnlyFans, and he actually uses for freaking fan money that he actually gets from his patrons to actually support his girlfriend's OnlyFans account.
I mean,
Joshin. Say psych right now. Say
his
psych.
own
Right
girlfriend. You said his own girlfriend or something.
Basically, this is just a rumor I heard, but I'm not really 100%. But basically, this is just take this as like Dukok would say. This is actually just unspeculated rumor, so please take it with a grain of salt.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, it turns out I heard a rumor that once his girlfriend actually started an OnlyFans, and he actually uses his freaking fan base, his like patrons, as cash cows to actually pay for his freaking girlfriend's OnlyFans account.
That could be a lie. I'm not sure. That sounds too good to be true.
It wouldn't surprise me. Not just that, but I'm more surprised that he has a girlfriend, but...
Me personally, I would be surprised that he has a girlfriend knowing his name is Mother's Basement.
I mean, to be fair, Unseen Penis has a wife and a kid, and that dude is a pathetic sad excuse for human life.
Dang. Who is this penis person?
Oh,
I think he's actually referring to Unseen Japan there, Animix. And he's the guy that was actually screeching about Uzaki-chan being a part of a freaking Japanese Red Cross blood drive poster.
And he tries to put the Me Too movement in it because apparently
he needs to get slapped in his mouth. That's what he needs. I should go to his Twitter and post a bunch of Uzaki porn on his motherfucker.
You're going to get blocked. I'm blocked. Enemies blocked. We're all blocked.
Someone needs to hack his ass and go into his account and just post messages and send boxes of Uzaki-chan pictures into his house. Like someone mails shit to his house. You have he opens the box and he sees a bunch of Uzaki-chan porn. He's looking through. It's like, oh my god. He's like looking through it. It's like music is playing in the background. It's like
you know what sounds really hilarious is after the whole Uzaki-chan incident, Japan started to put pictures on the manholes just for fun, like cute little anime girls. Again, it was just for funsies. And there was one picture of a manhole that had Uzaki-chan on it. And, someone tweeted this to Unseen Penis, and he was like, this girl is going to be the death of me. Or something like that. It's like, it's Uzaki-chan, mind you, is a wholesome anime. Like, it is spicy, but it's vanilla as hell. Like,
and it's so funny because nobody talks about Redo of Healer, which is a million times worse than Uzaki-chan when it comes to people is so freaking like, oh, Uzaki-chan is so bad. Redo of Healer.
I think it's because of the Streisand effect. I think they're afraid of the Streisand effect. Uzaki-chan has a second season coming up, and it's popular right now. So maybe the woke knows to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you know what? I'm an artist, guys. I'm really good at drawing art.
All right.
So I should draw a picture of Uzaki-chan having sex with Abby from The Last of Us 2.
Oh God, that would freaking just drive these SJWs nuts.
Oh my God, dude! I am a pretty decent artist, man. I will draw the hell out there. I will post that all on Twitter. I will piss these fanboys off. SJWs off. Sorry.
All I ask is maybe, just maybe, Abby has a penis.
Nah, I don't draw footers. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I did that once. I just don't feel that shit. I'm sorry.
Nah, okay. No, it's cool. It's cool. All right.
It's all coochie. Now,
what about actually having Abby wearing a freaking strap-on dildo?
Nah, man, it's all pussy, bro. I'm not feeling that dick stuff, dude. I'm not.
Oh, no, it's 100% vagina.
Yeah, I'm gonna just draw that. I'm gonna put on that song. I'm gonna put on that song "Monsoon" from freaking What was that? Monsoon from Tokyo Hotel. You know that song "Monsoon" from Tokyo Hotel?
I don't think I actually heard it.
Huh?
I don't think I
haven't heard it.
I'm gonna put that in a private. I'm gonna put that in a private message or private links. I'm gonna have you guys listen to it. I'm gonna have imagine that. Imagine Uzaki-chan and Abby having sex to that song. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fucking piss these guys off. Hold on. Where is it?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Where is it? Okay, I think this is it. Hold on. Let me play it right quick. Hold on.
Oh, hell to the no. Is one of the spacemen talking about VTubers?
He's a bitch.
I know he ain't talking about my goal.
Oh, crap. My freaking mouse is off. Hold on.
Okay, you said you need to get a new mouse, dude.
Yeah, I do. Or get some new batteries because this mouse is a piece of shit. Okay, hold on. Here's a private link to the song.
All right.
Here, you listen to this. Imagine that whole thing. Listen to it. Imagine.
Okay, I gotta check it out. So hold on, just a sec, guys.
Yeah, pull that shit up and imagine that whole shit. It'll be perfect. Oh my God.
Get through out of here. So here we go.
Are you sure you want to be playing that on YouTube?
Yeah. Well, it's on YouTube. I'm not sure.
But yeah, well, it's just a whole copyright thing, and
Yeah.
yeah, what the hell is Wheaton at? Anywho,
I don't know. He just kind of muted himself, and maybe he actually had to do something real quick.
Yeah, let's just give him time. He might come on. Are you playing the song right now?
Yeah, I just played a little bit, but I really have to be careful about it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because we don't want to get yeeted by cyber crap.
Susan Skydon.
Susan Whiskey is what I call her. Susan Whiskey because she drinks whiskey. And she sucks Google's dick.
Jesus,
I mean-
yo, dude, we've been out for like 3 hours and 25 minutes. Jeez.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. Basically, I just hope that, I'm going to do another 5 minutes or so, and then I'm going to call it good, all right?
All right.
I
You guys is listening to it?
want you to
still
listen to it
checking
after
out.
the
Yeah.
Yeah, I want you to
Yeah,
listen
because
to
I
it.
want you to get a
Stop
good
linking
visual of
down.
what I'm talking about.
Actually, no, I got like on another tab, and I'm going to listen to it after the stream. Because again, I don't want to play it and have YouTube kind of terminate the channel or whatever.
Oh yeah. Okay, I understand because YouTube is a bunch of bitches.
Yeah.
So yeah. And
Yeah,
Susan
but-
Wojcicki is a fucking deep state whore. Get mad
Yeah,
at that,
it's true.
Susan.
But like I said, also, what's your Twitter at, though? I mean, if you're over on Twitter.
I think I have a Twitter. I gotta freaking do stuff with the account, set it up and stuff like that. I'll get on there. I'll get on. 'Cause I'm thinking about not getting on there, because Twitter is just full of you're a misogynist. Man, these people won't say any of that to you in real life because they know they'll get the taste slapped out of their mouth. And if they did say that to you in real life, they'll get the taste slapped out of their mouth.
Exactly. If I'm walking to Walmart, doing my thing, some SJT comes up and says I'm a misogynist, I'm gonna punch him in the face. Just go away.
Yeah, you're gonna get your face clocked, man.
I mean, I'm
you're
just
gonna get flashed. You're gonna get flashed, dude.
Yeah, you might as well actually freaking. You better be careful about what you say to somebody like me or someone else, because basically, if we actually throw punches,
we're real old school. We're real old school over here. We're
from the 90s, baby.
We just punch.
We're from the 90s, baby.
Yeah, man. We don't talk that talk all the time. We just throw the hands.
Exactly. We come from the day when you fall off the bicycle 10 times, you get back on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
we punch people in the face.
I put my shoulder out of the socket. I gotta put it back in and go back outside and play.
Just protect yourself. Make sure you're protected, and you won't have to worry about that. See, people today, they'll complain, "Oh, my leg." Protect yourself.
Dude, these people will get a paper cut and act as if they just got shot in the face. Like they are going to die within 1 minute.
Listen, they need an old-fashioned, old-school beatdown. That's what they need. You coming up with me? Because, those Trump supporters back when the election was going on, you had people who get water poured on their face for being a Trump supporter. Man, I would have got up and I would have started beating that girl or that man's ass. I would have started biting him, scratching. I would have whooped his ass. Straight up. You don't pour water on me. Because that's a free ticket of getting your ass whooped down. Seriously.
Exactly.
Beat down road trip. I will whoop your ass over that. Don't play with me.
Hey, I think Matt's back.
Hey, you're back. All right. Apparently, we only have maybe 5 minutes left before Mr. Enemy has to go.
Okay.
Well, anyway, we were actually just shooting some bull and talking if any SJWs freaking decide to actually freaking cause problems for us, we're freaking throwing fists no matter what.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
I just
hoping one
wanted
day I
to
can meet
dick
one of
Bobby
these
Hill style,
SJWs so I
man.
can jack them up and beat their ass.
Exactly.
I just punt him in the dick Bobby Hill style, man.
I don't know you. So
That's my first.
I'll do the whole Hank Hill thing. I'll kick your ass. I'll kick his ass. If you try, I'm gonna do the other Hank Hill. If you ever try that shit on me again, I'll kick his ass. If you ever try that on me, I'll kick his ass. Yeah.
Alice Coogan actually says Donald Trump lives rent free in their head. They're unstable by default.
Yeah.
That's actually a good point.
Exactly.
Yep.
Listen, if Donald Trump could, I bet he'll whoop some of these SJWs' ass. I'm hoping to see Donald Trump whoop Joe Biden's ass one day. I hope it gets to that point.
That's
'cause I
not
wanna
even a
see it.
that's not even a challenge.
Vince McMahon, so I
Dude,
think he could handle himself in a fight if he could.
Dude,
Honestly, I think
airplane stairs can beat Biden. Did you see that video?
Yeah, I think I saw. No, I didn't think I seen it, but I bet Donald Trump will whoop Joe Biden's ass. I bet he will beat the shit out of Joe Biden. He will beat the shit out
All
of
right,
that
guys.
fucking pedo.
I'm calling it right here, guys. So you guys actually want to say anything before I actually cut off? Alex, let's start with you.
Guys, just check out, just listen to that song and think about what I said about that Uzaki and Abby to piss everybody off. So yeah, everyone keep it real, keep rocking the dragon. I got that from Dragon Ball. Yeah, you get.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Matt?
All I gotta say is be excellent to each other and party the fuck on, dudes.
Dude, I know that reference.
The party's getting crazy.
And I'm Dead Fungus. If you're listening to this, blow me.
And fuck you, Yakuza Western Killer, and fuck you, Mother's Basement. Just want to say that too.
Very nice,
Fat
Obama.
bitch ass Yakuza.
Any last
It's
words?
so, yeah.
too.
Please like and subscribe to my channel as well as everyone else's channel here, and also as a squid once said, stay off the hook.
Yeah.
I hope someone knows that reference.
I just subscribed to your channel.
Thanks, man.
You're
Also, the
welcome.
reference was Splatoon, just in case no one knew the joke there.
Good looking.
Well, and as for me, of course, as always, I actually really appreciate you guys being here. And just remember these three things: respect the waifus, enjoy your fandoms, enemy is freedom. And until the next one, this is Mr. N343 saying, sayonara, everyone.
All right.
Peace.
Peace out, man.
Later.